Yes, yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Premier League show on the channel on AIM Sports. No Jack, no King today. It's just Josh and Prophet. But listen, it is what it is. The show must go on. So I was about to say the show must go on. I started it there. But big up to you guys. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys had a good Premier League week. I certainly didn't. Not the best week, but it was a week that, well, it was a memorable week, kind of. Oh, not memorable. Excuse me. I was just joking. A memorable week, but we'll get to that in a bit. But people, how you guys doing? All good?
All good, man. I hope you guys are well as well.
Yeah, man. I'm not doing too bad. Josh.
Well, I've just realised I'm wearing a Beatles jumper in the same game week we've drawn to Liverpool, so it's not the best timing. But apart from that, yeah, I'm doing all right. Inconsistent start to the year, but not from an Arsenal perspective, from a life perspective, but I suppose from an Arsenal perspective as well.
Okay.
And hopefully, like Arsenal, I can put that right soon.
No, that's fair, bro. That's fair. That's fair. People on your way, make sure you guys hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe to both Josh's and Prophet's channels, please. Make sure you guys go check out Josh's channel. I'll put the link in the description of the video. It's Pain in the Arsenal and at the Liverpool Prophet as well. Go check them out, their channels and what they do. Go and support them. Yes, they might not support the same club as a certain Man United fan in the chat or whatever it is, but we all got to support content creators and we all got to support each other. It doesn't matter who you support. It's about supporting each other in the content creating scene. That's how you succeed. If you men are taking up the new content creating scene, you have to support one another 100%. But we'll get into that sooner rather than later. FPL, I'm not going to bother about FPL this week, to be honest. I don't even want to talk about it. It's nothing really to talk about. But anyways, let's discuss. Away at Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0. I'll start with the home side. Josh, take it away, bro. Arsenal dropped points and a missed opportunity to go 8 points clear at the top, man. 8 points clear. That could have been yours. In my opinion, if you would have gone 8 points clear, I think you had the title wrapped up in the bag. Because City are dipping form at the wrong time. Really. And you guys are
you don't win league titles by January. I think Dominic Szoboszlai said it best. All this crap about Arsenal gonna run away with the league and all that. At the end of the day, that doesn't usually happen. And when you see the absolute coward that they've got on the touchline, you can't expect it to happen. I don't really know where to start. First of all, good luck to Conor Bradley with his recovery. I think it's a damning indictment on the actual game itself that was the main talking point. I believe, and I felt at the time, I haven't changed my opinion, Martinelli didn't believe he was injured. He thought that Bradley was trying to time waste. And obviously, look, Martinelli's brain dead. Any Arsenal fan can tell you that. And he thought, you know what, he's trying to roll onto the pitch. I'm going to take him off. Like, really, really bad judgment from Martinelli there. But I don't think there was any ill intention whatsoever. He didn't realise Bradley got injured. But hopefully Bradley comes back a better player and whatnot, because he was the closest player to scoring in the game. Great assist from Raya, but the crossbar saved us there. From an Arsenal perspective, I missed the first 15 minutes, and apparently that was the best we put in the entire game.
I missed the whole game.
Yeah. Since Conor Bradley hit the bar, we decided to retreat. This manager is evidently an Evertonian. This manager has evidently got more experience. He's evidently got more admiration for David Moyes than he does either Wenger or Pep Guardiola. He's an absolute coward. He's an absolute scumbag when it comes to the squad that we have, the squad that we've assembled for him. £1 billion we've backed this guy with, and we're scared to take on the Liverpool side without Ekitike, without Mohamed Salah. Robertson wasn't playing, so Saka should have got better of Kirkers there, but he didn't, apart from one isolated incident in the first half. I honestly cannot remember many chances that we had at all in the game. Martin Zubimendi with a heavy touch. Jesus headed straight at Alisson. And it was Jesus that got in Gabriel's way in the last minute from the corner. Listen, Liverpool didn't have any shots on target, but they completely dominated that second half in terms of territory. They outnumbered us in midfield, and what I can't understand is Arteta saying that he knew that was going to happen, and yet you didn't make any tactical tweaks to stop that. You make like-for-like substitutions. You take Gyökeres off for Jesus. You take Saka off for Madueke. You take Martinelli on. You put Martinelli on for Trossard, like for like replacements when apparently you knew that Liverpool were dominating the midfield battle. Why didn't Marino come on? He would have been a lot better than Jesus in that sort of game state. And it shows how poor Gyökeres has been that I would rather Marino started up front. I mean, honestly, it's an absolute shambles. Gyökeres is shocking. I'm sorry, but he is. I wanted to back this guy, but he's fucking awful. Saka has been shocking since his hamstring injury. And listen, that's no surprise. He got rushed back and he's essentially getting ran into the ground. We've said that for years.
Yeah.
Trossard had a poor game. Martinelli is not a very good player. It has to be said. Zubimendi, listen,
I agree.
I know. Listen, we all know about Thomas Partey, but in terms of footballing ability, I think Partey trumps him in that aspect personally. Declan Rice was awful. Like Sky Sports, Jamie Redknapp was interviewing him before the game, bigging up his Ballon d'Or chances. Nah, not based on that, mate. Not based on that at all. Odegaard is the worst captain we've employed since William Gallas. He's been absolutely shocking. It's absolutely pathetic. Lewis Skelly, when he came on for Happy, got absolutely cooked by Jeremy Frimpong. And if Frimpong had any brains, he wouldn't have fucked up those opportunities that he had. It was a tactical misstep from Arteta not bringing Ben White on, in my opinion, and putting Timber out on the left to make our defence more assured. Because Lewis Skelly has been shocking this season, and I hate to say it because he is only 18, but at the end of the day, he has been. And at the end of the day, listen, like I say, Liverpool didn't have any shots on target, but they were by far the more dominant side. And I completely understand how they reacted when Martinelli tried to carry Bradley off the pitch. Because at the end of the day, he was injured. I know Martinelli didn't know that, and I'm going to defend Martinelli, obviously. But Liverpool players were completely justified in their reaction to that. And that one thing I want to say, Salah and Van Dijk were literally taking the piss out of us at the PFA Awards or whatever. And look at the two performances we served up against them this season. We haven't laid a glove on them. Absolutely shocking. We haven't got the mentality. I'm sorry. This is why I'm a miserable cunt. We're not going to win the league. We're not going to win the league playing like that. Liverpool without Mohamed Salah, without Hugo Ekitike, and we didn't capitalise at all. We were lucky to get a point, in my opinion. We were absolutely shocking. It's only thanks to our good defence that we managed to scrape a point out of that. So I'm absolutely disgusted. We're not going to win the league. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer. I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but I think it's realistic. We've seen this manager bottle 8-point leads before. 6-point leads, that's nothing. 17 games to go against a Guardiola side. You know how it is. But full credit to Liverpool. They made it extremely difficult. Slot tactically outclassed Arteta again, tactically and mentally. And before I go on to profit, I'm sorry I'm rambling on a bit here, but before I go on to profit, I just wanted to say, if Liverpool had the opportunity to go 8 points clear at Anfield and they were facing an injury-ridden Arsenal side, do you reckon they would have settled for a point? Yeah, fuck that. That's the difference in mentality. That's the difference between the two clubs. Yeah.
On Anfield, bro, that just tells you the mentality level. I know we're Man United. We've been shit the last 2 years, but bro, we went for it at Anfield. We won. So I just want you guys had to go for it. That's why you didn't go for it at Anfield. You dropped points. And
Arteta's saying, if you can't win, don't lose. Nah, okay, yeah, mate, you're an Everton guy, man. Just stop it. Please stop. Prophet, I'm going to go on to you. Congratulations. That was a great performance from you guys. I told you it would be tough on our part, and you made it very tough indeed. So, floor's yours, mate.
Firstly, I got to pick up Josh because going into the game, I said it was going to be 3 or 4-1, but you were the one who was saying there'll be a close game, and to be fair, it was. I think in the first half, Arsenal were definitely, I wouldn't say the better team, but you were the more dominant side. I think you had about 60% of the ball in the first half. It was very much you guys having the ball. We looked like we were set up to counter, hit you on the break. You did have a couple of chances. Some of our defending was a bit air. We did get away with it, but of course Bradley had the best chance, I think, when he hit the post. Nothing really happened in that first half. It was very much Arsenal having all of the ball, Liverpool sitting in, and it did look like Arsenal would find a breakthrough if they continued playing like that. But I think second half, I don't know what Arteta said at halftime to Arsenal, but you guys came out a completely different team. It started the team switched roles. We became the team that dominated the ball. You guys became the team that sat back, and I don't think you guys. I think you guys hardly touched the ball in that second half. To be fair, I think we kept the ball really well, controlled the game. I'm not going to say it was a brilliant performance because at the end of the day we didn't have no shots on target, but I think it was a good performance. The team really stepped up in that second half, really showed some. I think if we have Salah on the pitch or an Ekatike or an Isak, we probably win the game because I think we lacked a bit of someone with clinical finishing. But overall, I'll be honest, a 0-0 draw, we'll take it. It's definitely an improved performance from the last couple of weeks, but I'm surprised. I didn't expect that second half. I didn't expect Arsenal to be that defensive. I didn't expect us to come out the way we did. So we'll take the point, of course. Obviously, it's a missed opportunity for Arsenal because you guys could have got 8 points clear. So, yeah, it's a weird one. We'll take the point and we move. But I agree with you guys on the Martinelli thing, by the way. I think people blew that madly out of proportion. And even if he meant it or whatever, and he did apologize at the end of the day. So he's apologized for it. I think we should all just accept it and move on because we all make mistakes, don't we? So it is what it is. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious with Conor Bradley, but he did leave with crutches, so I'd imagine it's going to be a serious injury. But I think Frimpong played well. I think Frimpong played very well yesterday. Just again, not good. The finishing wasn't there. Couldn't hit a barn door. So, but he has been good the last couple of days. Last couple of weeks. Sorry. Other than that, I think Gravenberch was very good as well yesterday. I think a lot of players really stepped up. Defensively, we were solid. Considering the record of how good Arsenal are from set pieces and how bad we are at defending them, I think we all thought it was nailed on. They'd score from a set piece and they didn't. So fair play to the defence as well. It's just a complete role reversal of both teams in both halves. Arsenal in the first half had all the ball, were playing. Liverpool sat in. Second half, we switched. We had all of the ball. They were sitting in. Overall, was a draw a fair result? I think we could have won that. Honestly, I think we probably should have won that, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'll let Akovin take the floor for now.
I can't say anything. No offense, guys. I fell asleep. It was really late here. It was
you would have fallen asleep watching it anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't a good game. It was not a good game.
I fell asleep at halftime itself before the second half even started. So
you know what? You know what gets me as well. Yeah. Arsenal had an opportunity to make a statement win here. They had a real opportunity to make a statement and they didn't do it.
That's what I was gonna say. Look, at the end of the day, I think Arsenal should have won the game and gone 8 points clear. Because if you would have gone 8 points clear now, I think it's you have one hand on the title. Because I'll tell you why. Manchester City.
He's really don't, man.
They've been dropping points as of late, man. They've been dropping silly points. They drop points to Sunderland. They drop points to Brighton at home. These are the results that Manchester City should be dropping. And I know, and Arsenal, if you would have beaten Liverpool, that's a statement win because you're beating the top 6 side on your way to the title, while Manchester City are dropping points to sides that they should be beating. That's a in itself. I'm not trying to say Arsenal are gonna confirm win the league. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're 8 points clear, with the chance to go 11 points clear if City say drop points again and you win again. There's a chance that you could go 10 clear and then 11 clear, but you are going to continue to run a form. But this point right here, I think it's a missed opportunity, man. I'll be real with you. It's a huge missed opportunity. You could have gone.
You know what's mad? Yeah, I think if Arsenal had continued playing the way they were in the first half, in the second half, I probably think they would have won the game. But it was just a really bad decision. Whatever Arteta said at halftime clearly was a stupid thing to say because they decided to park the bus in the second half against a Liverpool team that was missing a lot of key players, which is mental.
Evertonian mentality. We're never winning the league with this guy. If you bottle an 8-point lead with 9 games to go, I'm sorry, but you're never touching that trophy ever again. And I understand there's context to that because City had a game in hand and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you are 8 points clear by the end of that game week in the first week of April, and you still manage to throw it away. I have no confidence in this manager to get over the line whatsoever. We've got the squad. We've got the quality. We don't have the mentality. Is that from the higher-ups, the Kroenkes that own the club, trickling down into Arteta as the manager? At the end of the day, you can win more than shit owners. Liverpool, Manchester United under Fergie. You've got plenty of examples of that. Like even Clear Lake have won 2 trophies in their era, managing Chelsea, and that's been quite a bipolar situation throughout since Abramovich left. At the end of the day, this manager settled for a point after Liverpool shows one sign of promise in the first half. Bradley hitting the bar. That wasn't even from any incisive Liverpool play. That was from Saliba and Raya miscommunicating. Bradley taking a pop shot, hitting the bar, and then we're like, oh fuck, oh my god, Liverpool, oh shit. Like, I said it before the game, I said it for the preview. Arteta tactically and mentally goes into games facing the club rather than the team he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
He did not go into that game with a mentality of they haven't got Ekitike, they haven't got Salah, massive opportunity to go 8 points clear. They're not on the best run of form performance-wise. We can get at them. He went into that game thinking, oh shit, they're the Premier League champions, doesn't matter how they're performing. They're Liverpool Football Club, most successful side in the country. We've got to be defensive and conservative. I'm sorry, that's not how you win league titles. That isn't. And we're not going to win the league title. Man City are going to fucking win it again. It is the most obvious shit I've seen.
You know what?
I hate to be a Debbie Downer, man. But
you know what the mad thing is as well, yeah? City aren't even that good. And if Arsenal had anything about them, they'd be clear of this league title at the moment.
Profit.
So
Remember at the beginning of the treble season when it was, Haaland has made City worse and all that. Like, listen, just look at City at the business end of the season. You'll see how that is.
Yeah,
look at how people were talking about Man City in 23-24. You'll remember Profit because we were right in the midst of a title race with them. They were dropping points left, right, and centre, dropping points away at home to Spurs, away to Chelsea. I think they lost to Villa.
Mm-hmm.
They were dropping points left, right, and centre there. Just like, I can't believe people don't understand that this is Pep Guardiola. It doesn't matter if they're dropping points in January because they're going to fucking win them back in April and May when it really fucking matters. Business end of the season. When Arteta's going to crumble, Pep is going to deliver. And you're going to see that come May. I'm sorry, Manchester City, 2026 champions. Listen, Liverpool dominated the 70s and 80s. Manchester United dominated the 90s and 2000s. Manchester City are dominating the 2010s and 2020s. It's how English football goes at this rate.
Yeah. No, listen, I completely understand you, bro. I understand, obviously, that it's the PTSD that Arsenal fans have been through, obviously, in title races in the past two times they were in it. But last season, I couldn't really say it was a title race. There was no title race last season. Liverpool run away with the league.
Even when Liverpool was slipping up, we slipped up.
It was a stroll in the park for them. Like, Arsenal were dropping easy points. Liverpool just kept on winning, and they just won the league. Arsenal bottled it in 2023-24. That one, that if they all they had to do was win one more, and they would have won the league. The trophy was literally right there for them. The Premier League title was literally in their hands. All they had to do was win one more game, right? But 22-23. I've seen this story before as a United fan because we bottled an 8-point lead to Manchester City in 2011-2012. Unfortunately, it was down to ourselves and our mentality that we drop points, right? Manchester United don't usually drop points that much in a title race whilst leading. When United are really 8 points clear, the title's usually wrapped up. That was on us. That was on our mentality. That was on Fergie. That was on us. That was on the players, right? Arsenal, though, your first title race, you crumbled because you didn't have the mentality. You didn't have title-winning experience. Yes, you had Gabriel Jesus in there, but come on. He was not even Manchester City's first option in title races.
Bro, they didn't have a striker and he was playing on the wing.
Ferran Torres was their striker, and then they got sold to Barcelona.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus was their only recognised striker and he was playing on the wing.
And they only signed Grealish that season. And they only signed Grealish for 100 million last season. Remember that? Crazy stuff.
Honestly, man. Listen, those ribbons are going to be blue once again. I'm sorry, sky blue. It's this manager is not going to win fucking anything. Like, oh my word, I feel like fucking Winston Smith in 1984 because everyone in my fan base thinks that this guy is the best thing since sliced bread. When you can factually see that he is a bottle job, an absolute bottle job. I'm sorry. And Monkey, I know we've only lost 2 games, but at the end of the day, we're dropping too many points. And Monkey, you know what Arsenal are like come the business end of the season. We always crumble, we always bottle it. So, listen, we're delaying the inevitable at this point. I would not be surprised if we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Like a victim of Liam Rossignol's fucking new manager bounce. Because at the end of the day, this manager at the business end of the season in title races, this manager at the business end of the season in terms of semi-finals. Cannot hack it. He simply cannot hack it. I'm sorry, he hasn't got the mentality. You come out and say that you knew how Liverpool were going to play in that second half in terms of their midfield overload, and you didn't do anything tactically. You just made like-for-like substitutions. And you let Liverpool dominate possession at our own stadium when they're in a very vulnerable place at the minute. And we've got a nearly fully fit squad now. I'm sorry, disgraceful, distasteful, and the writing's on the wall. I'm sorry. Even if we went 8 points clear, I'd just be like 22-23 lads. This manager cannot get over the line. I wouldn't trust him to walk my dog, let alone win a trophy. So what's the point? And Prophet, I'll let you shine more light on Liverpool because I think I've gone on a bit of a silly Arsenal rant here.
I'm not going to get too carried away with the result and the performance, to be fair, because it could very well, like I said, be a one-off. Yeah, it could very well be a one-off result. We could end up, reverting back to type against Burnley. But it was nice to see us actually play well for once in the second half. It wasn't. We had the ball, but we were actually trying to go forward with the ball for once. It wasn't just side to side, boring BS like it's been recently. So there's positives to take, but they're only positives if you build from them and you build on them going into the next game. If you don't, we're back to square one against Burnley. So it's a good point we move and we'll see where it goes going forward.
No, fair enough. You say, who have you got on the FA Cup again? Is it Burnley?
Barnsley in the FA Cup.
Oh, but fucking Barnsley. Right. Okay, no giant killings there.
Yeah.
What's the squad looking like ahead of that game? Is Ekatike trying to make a return? Because I know he was trying to push to be fit for the game.
I think he should be okay for this game, but I don't know if he starts. I don't know if Slot risks him in this game, so he might be on the bench. To be fair, even without Ekatike, we should be able to beat Barnsley with a depleted squad. Having said that, Plymouth happened last season, so
I slightly agree with this.
That was all Slot. That Plymouth defeat. I can't lie. That lineup was
horrendous.
I kind of agree with this right here. Saliba's injury costed Arsenal 2003. Yeah, I
no
agree.
Bullshit. It's mentality. Even if we had Saliba, we would have dropped all those points. I'm sorry, we would have done.
Yeah, mentality was definitely about.
That's my unpopular opinion here.
But you were losing. You dropped a lot of points. The last time you lost the game with Saliba was probably against Everton, and then after that you went on a run. Saliba got injured. You crumbled. That was when Arsenal crumbled. Was when Saliba got injured. I remember you went to Anfield. You had to bring on Rob Holding. That's what. It's laughable, but it's true. You had to bring on Rob Holding to try and get you a win at Anfield, and that was never going to happen. And that last
gave away a penalty, didn't
you guys remember that last attack at Anfield where Arsenal had that 2-1-1?
Oh, don't. That could have been on Michael Thomas, but no. Martinelli overhits it. I told you, Prophet, he's brain dead. I don't blame him for not thinking Bradley was injured.
Yeah.
He's got no brains in there. I saw an Arsenal fan say that he was because he's always looking down on the grass rather than up. He didn't see Bradley landing awkwardly, so thought he was injury. I don't know. Honestly, man. The season when Gabriel was out, Arsenal winning almost every game. I can't remember this season. I don't know about that. We lost to Villa. We drew to Chelsea. 10-man Chelsea. So I don't know about that. Thing is with Gabriel, I mean, I don't even know where I'm going, Prophet. I just need you to speak some sense into this because my head's a bit fried at the minute.
Yeah,
watching that shit.
I don't believe you.
I'm starting to. I was on the Arsenal train, to be fair, but I'm starting to see what Josh is saying about them being bottle jobs. To be fair, it's happened the year before last. Happened back in 22-23. It's a mentality issue, isn't it? The manager doesn't have the mentality. When the manager doesn't have the mentality, the players won't have the mentality. So, yeah, I think it's
Prophet. So,
now I think it's 6 points now, isn't it? So, that's nothing, to be fair. I think you've still got hard games coming up as well. So, yeah, as like you said, City aren't great at the moment, but you look at what they're doing the business end of the season, and that's when they really turn it on, April, May time. So, I think City will win the league again, unfortunately.
Oh well, Listen, Prophet, you say about mentality, that's completely 110% correct. I previously said even if Saliba didn't get injured in 22-23, he still would have bottled it.
Mhm.
I think I said it best earlier on. If Liverpool had the opportunity to go 8 points clear and they were facing an injury-depleted Arsenal side at home, as we were doing against Liverpool, do you think that they would have been defending a 0-0 result,
Oh no,
allowing us to dominate possession at Anfield?
you
Absolutely
definitely be
no
going
chance.
for it, 100%. I
And you would have won.
imagine.
Prophet. That's it. Yeah. There's no other like. Honestly, it's just a mentality problem at this football club.
Yeah,
We've got the players, we've got the squad, we don't have the mentality. And Liverpool do have the mentality. Manchester City definitely have the mentality.
Mm.
And those ribbons are going to be sky blue come May. I hate to kill the excitement, lads. I hate to be a buzzkill, but we've seen it how many times? I mean, Christ above, Liverpool have literally lost one game, got 97 points, and still not won it ahead of this Manchester City side under Guardiola. Okay, not this Manchester City side, but under this manager that we're up against. Like this guy's. It's impossible, man. I don't know what else to say. It's impossible.
Trey's absolutely mental. Yeah, I think. Do you think it's the end if he doesn't win the trophy this year? Or do you think they'll keep him?
Yes, Akavin, you've heard me say this so many times. As long as Arteta's finishing in the top 4, we're going to keep him. Because at the end of the day, it's a terrible business decision getting rid of Arteta when he guarantees Champions League football. So
that's the same for us. Well, when we get Champions League football, the Glazers have already got their objectives back because all the Glazers and all the Cronkies, all the FSG, everyone, all they care about, even Chelsea's owners, even when Liam Rosier has been appointed. Did you guys see the Instagram post that they put out? That
Chelsea.
He has to get Champions League, non-negotiable. Otherwise, they said that already. He's gonna get sacked if he doesn't get Champions League football. Which I don't think Chelsea will get Champions League football now because
No, I don't think so.
I just don't think it's good enough. If I'm Chelsea, I'd take Ole Gunnar Solskjaer over here. I'm not even taking the piss. I think Chelsea fans would rather have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer than Rosier. Seriously, I'm not even taking the piss. Like actually, I'm not taking the piss.
They play Arsenal this week, I think, as well. In the is the Carabao Cup, I think, on Wednesday. So.
Yeah, on my 21st. So naturally, we're gonna fucking lose that.
They're gonna sign Guehi, maybe. I think City.
Yeah, I think City will get Wolves beaten in 3 games.
Spurs are dusted, man. Spurs are dusted. Yeah, Wolves are beaten in 3 games, man. You know what I mean? Big up to them.
Pep doesn't have that super team, monkey. It's the mentality. Ferguson, look at Ferguson's last squad in 2013. That should not have won the league. It's due to the mentality that the manager instilled over 40 years, you know.
It's investments from the past. Like a famous
white man. Yeah. Well, no, but you know what I mean? Compared to the Manchester City and Chelsea squads that season, like all logic would dictate that they'd be the top 2. It's the mentality. That is how you obviously won the league in 2012-13. Because Van Persie and Rooney aside, your squad was aging very badly, and yet you still won it. Why? Mentality. Capitalising on those type of games that Arsenal had yesterday. Going all out against Newcastle when you could have easily lost on Boxing Day to create sky blue against Manchester City. You had a game against Real Madrid coming up in the last 16, but because Man City lost against Southampton that weekend previously, you put a full team out against Everton to guarantee a 16-point lead at the top. It's a mentality thing. It's we've got to do our job here. No fucking about. No giving teams space. We've got to fucking get the result ASAP and put sky blue. Put a massive gap, I should say, between the 2 sides. This manager's a bottle job. That's my closing remark based on Arsenal Football Club.
I just clocked. They got a Solskjaer, but got sacked by Manchester United. Mikel Arteta still stayed in charge. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer comes back. Arteta still hasn't won a trophy at Arsenal. I spent $1 billion. How is this even a thing?
Crazy one.
You should have had 2 Premier Leagues in the bag by now. No joke. You should have had 2 in the bag.
We should have had one. 22-23 was the year, and we fucked
No,
it. So.
or you should have had it too, man. You should have never dropped points.
Well,
to 10
we
men.
put ourselves in an impossible position at the new year. We did well to get back into that title race. 22-23 was the season. Now.
Never have dropped points to was 10 men for them at home. You let them concede for a last-minute equalizer. That cost you 2 points. That was the game, bro. Forget the Aston Villa 2-0. That would have not mattered if you had 2 points against Fulham. You would have been what? 2 points ahead of them. Sorry, 2 points ahead of Man City.
We would be level on points with them. We would have had a slightly better goal difference.
No, I think you would have been better on points by 1. I think if I recall.
No. We were 2 points behind them. If we got a win against Fulham instead of a draw, we would have been level on points with them on 91. But I think we would have had a better goal difference.
It was old. Ferdinand was old. Vidic was old. Evra was old. Scholes was old.
Carrick was old. Well, no, actually. Well, he was getting into his 30s. I think.
Carrick played 7 more years after that. He played 8 more
Well,
years.
it's quite unk once he retired.
5 more years.
Yeah, you had Evra, who was fucking unk. You know what I mean? Your only youthful players in that starting 11 was De Gea, and even he got dropped for Lindegaard, I think, at one stage. Well, that might have been the season before.
Welbeck played for another 3, because he left to Arsenal.
So Evra, Vidic, Ferdinand, very old. Raphael wasn't exactly a youngster at that stage.
He was
no, Paul Scholes was still playing, wasn't
he? He was 24, he wasn't that old. He was 24, 25 years old, Raphael.
No,
Valencia was still quite he's in almost 30. You know, so Valencia was good. You know, we still had players that were good. That's why you could say the squad wasn't that old, but there was more players above 30 and way past their prime. But at the end of the day, it's about investments in the past, right? Like a famous wise man once said, you need investments in the past. Arsenal should have got some investments in the past. You would have won the league title if you had some experience in your team in 22-23.
Oh, well, man. He's the best looking Spaniard we know, so, you know. What do we know?
I'll be real with you, bro. Nani was trash after the year after Fergie left. He was fucking terrible. He was awful to watch. Actually, he really pissed me off. He was just a really selfish player, man. He just kept making mistake. I can tell you.
I think Scholes was still in your 2012-13 team, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Because Pogba got sold.
Darren Fletcher, but he left. But yeah, that's just what it is, bro. You know, we had to let go of certain players. Phil Jones stayed on. Smalling stayed on. So we still had Fergie players, and that's why we won stuff still after Fergie left. But once you saw that we sold Mourinho's players, the players that won us trophies, and signed players that barely won anything in their career. Look at how long it took for us to win a trophy. 6 years. Nothing. I was desperate. That Europa League final was that was it. That was the final straw for me. That's why I wanted Solskjaer sacked. Because you bottled our only chance to win a trophy as a manager. Taking Pogba off, no Donny van de Beek in the final, not giving chances to Sergio Romero in goal when Sergio Romero was, even though I like David De Gea, Sergio Romero was the Europa League final goalkeeper for United in 2020. Sorry, 2018. Sorry, fucking hell, 16, 17. Why am I... But anyway, Sergio Romero was our goalkeeper, right? This is why I say investments from the past. A lot of Arsenal fans need to realize that they don't have investments in the past. You don't have players that have been there, done it for you guys. You need some proven winners in your squad. And that's what you lacked in these years of not winning the league. But Liverpool, they kept players from Jurgen Klopp's reign. That's why they won the league.
100%.
Romero going to United cost him his international career. Why? What does
he wasn't playing enough, was he?
Imagine being a backup goalkeeper to David De Gea. You think you're better than De Gea? Really? He's not better than David De Gea. He's not better than David De Gea. How could he get ahead of David De Gea? Like, David De Gea was playing at probably the second best goalkeeper in the world during that period. I'm not even taking the piss. He was probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world at that period of time. Romero at least won stuff with United. I don't get why it cost him his international career. Like, I don't see the reason why it did. But listen, I don't care. It's not relevant to what I'm talking about. But what I'm trying to talk about is we at least had, had players that have been there, done it. You need to have players that have been there, done it. Liverpool had players that have been there, done it. Salah, Van Dijk, Robertson, Trent. You had all these guys that have been there, won the Champions League, won the league. That's why you want it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But anyways, are we all done with Liverpool, Arsenal?
Yeah, I got nothing more to add on the game.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, fuck Gary Neville, and then we'll go afterwards.
I think he was top two. I'll literally be biased. I think De Gea was top two goalkeeper in that period. I'm not even
In the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Neuer probably, I'd say 1 and 2.
I genuinely think he was that good. Like,
he was really good.
Neuer was just unbeatable. De Gea was just like second best. His shot stopping was probably the best I've ever seen. Like shot stopping wise, De Gea is one of the best goalkeepers I've ever seen.
Yeah, he was in prime. De Gea was. People forget how good he was still.
I'd argue just that year alone, just those few years alone, De Gea was better. But Buffon, of course, all time. I'm not even denying Buffon, but I'm just talking with that period alone. De Gea was up there with one of the best in terms of shot stopping. In terms of shot stopping, it's probably the best I've ever seen. In terms of playing with his feet, nah, of course not. Van der Sar was good with his feet. Czech was a great shot stopper. One of the best I've ever seen as well. But listen, that's just me. But we're gonna move on. I only watched the United game and the ending of Leeds versus Leeds versus. Yep. I cheered for Newcastle's goal without realizing that Newcastle would be level on points with United with a better goal difference.
Mental.
Yeah, crazy game that was, wasn't it? Crazy game.
100%.
Czech saved over 1,000 shots. He did, but I'm sure at the time I'm talking about he wasn't near the head like that time, but all time for sure. I'll put Buffon. Nah, I'm talking about that period of time, bro. Only that period of time. Yeah, Brentford. Actually, we have to give credit. We have to talk about Brentford, man.
Yeah, Brentford are fifth in the table, man.
I thought they'd get relegated.
I thought they'd be relegated as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought they'd get relegated. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is a good time to revise our Premier League predictions? Because we passed the mid-season already.
Yeah.
To be fair,
my top 5 at the beginning of the season was, I predicted Liverpool in the league. I said City second, Arsenal third, and then I said Chelsea fourth and Tottenham fifth. That is not going to happen now, obviously. So, yeah.
I said at the start, Liverpool win the league, Arsenal come second. I said City come third. I said Chelsea fourth, United fifth, only because of no Europe. That's why I said United. That's why I said United be fifth. But you know what? We're literally sixth. We're seventh. I'm on sixth. I don't know where we are. Eighth. You know where we are. Probably seventh. Newcastle are above us in sixth. Chelsea are below us. Brentford are fifth. Igor Thiago also broke a record. And big up to Ray as well, people. Bless up Ray, man.
Big up.
Brentford. The reason why Brentford's not relegated is their Brazilian centre forward. Yeah. Literally. And you know what? He should be a target for a lot of top teams next season, man.
No. As soon as I transferred him out on FPL, he fucking started bagging hat tricks. No, genuinely.
Do you know what, Josh? I've not captained him at all, bro. I'm scared to captain him because if I captain him and I don't captain Haaland goes on an absolute tear, I will lose my shit.
I'm glad you haven't captained him because I'm only just keeping up with you in the league. So
how many points are you off me now? Did you
I'm
outscore me?
I'm about 72, I think. You've got a 72-point gap at the top. Don't Arteta it.
Wait. Did I outscore you this week? I don't even know.
By 2 points, yeah.
Oh, that's crucial. That's crucial.
I know. I left Van der Ven in. I left Senesi on the bench. I could have been an extra 6 points. But no.
Oh, you have Senesi on the bench?
Yeah, I know. I put Van der Ven in the main 11. That's
Don't worry.
of course.
So did I. I have Senesi on my bench as well.
By the way, guys, have you guys seen that Van der Ven apparently wants to leave Spurs?
Yes, if there's no ambition shown from the owners, isn't it?
Yeah. I take him at Liverpool. I think he's a really good centre back.
Same. I take him at United as well.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal would take him.
We've got enough defenders. So.
You know what? You know what's mad? Yeah, Spurs won the Europa League against United. Yeah, but they still don't have the pull that United have. Like if a player had the choice,
No one has the pull United have.
Prophet, let me say this, bro. That was just a one-off.
Yeah, of course.
If you put United and Spurs in the final this year, I think we beat them.
Yeah.
I'll say this with sheer arrogance, because that was a one-off. We were shit on that day alone, and Amorim didn't bring on the subs at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So listen, Tottenham, good luck. I honestly wish Tottenham the best of luck, man. Thomas Frank. Did you guys?
I've seen the Arsenal. Oh my god!
Did you guys?
I thought it was AI first, but it was real as well.
You saw that, right?
I thought it was AI, but apparently it was real. That's crazy, man. Absolutely, man.
I want to know Josh's thoughts on this one, man, because remember Thomas Frank was drinking coffee in an Arsenal cup by accident.
Oh yeah.
I need to know your thoughts because you're an Arsenal fan. I need to go on, please.
I don't know what quote you're talking about, but
Instagram group chat 1 minute.
Brentford 3, Tottenham 2. We'll talk about that game. Sorry, Brentford 3, Bournemouth 3, Tottenham 2. Bournemouth first win in 11 games, right? Or
yes, for their first thing. Their first since October, I think.
Go on, bro.
Well, I mean, quickly on the Frank drinking the Arsenal cup. I mean, that's common. I mean, in this era of recycling, you've got to use cups that you haven't used in previous match days. So, I think Thomas Frank was quite unfortunate there with the picture that was taken. Listen, with Spurs, I mean, you know this is going to happen with Spurs. I mean, what else do we expect from Tottenham realistically? I think Ange had more points at this point last season than Frank does.
He did, yeah.
And he put all his eggs in one basket for the Carabao Cup semis and the Europa League run by this time of the season. So, listen, Thomas Frank is probably the next manager to walk alongside Nuno. That would be about 4 Premiership managers getting the boot before the second week of January is even commenced. But it was a very fitting end for Semenyo. Very fitting end. He got confirmed as a Manchester City player today. It was written in the stars. I think that was his 30th Premier League goal.
Yeah.
Obviously for Bournemouth because he hasn't played for another English side, I don't think. And listen, that was the best way to end it. I thought Tottenham actually played quite well. I only saw the match of the day highlights, but I think they can consider themselves rather unlucky that they didn't get more than 2 goals out of that game. There was a lot of set piece threat there, and Bournemouth did look a bit ragged at times. I think Tottenham did sense that because Bournemouth haven't won in about 2 months, they could get at them. And at the end of the day, Spurs needed those 3 points every bit as much as Bournemouth did. But Bournemouth strike the late blow, and fair play to them. As for Spurs, like as Prophet alluded to earlier, their players are evidently discontented. At the end of the day, I understand Ange finished 17th, but if you win a club their first trophy in 17 years, surely you've got to keep the manager at that stage. Alongside the player as well, Brennan Johnson scores for a winning goal in the final, as shit as the goal was, and yet you transfer him to Palace within 6 months. I feel like there's a lot of internal disarray in the Tottenham side. And Prophet, you said it there with Van der Ven, like he's calling the balls out on their bullshit. it's evident that Tottenham aren't focused on being that ambitious because top four is the be all and end all for them. And I know that sounds ironic, but you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, great win for Bournemouth, much needed win for Iraola, and fitting end to Semenyo's chapter at Bournemouth. Obviously, I hope he doesn't do well at City from a title race perspective, but at the end of the day, he's an Arsenal fan, so I can't help it like the guy, unless he scores against us.
Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. I mean, look, at the end of the day, in my opinion, Tottenham, bro, they're so finished. This is
Exactly, Monkey.
This is the worst Tottenham I've ever seen in my entire life.
This is last season.
It's worse than when Poch left. Seriously. This is worse than when Spurs lost 7-2 to Bayern. Because they actually had a better team then. They were left with a better team. That actually had a chance to win something. But guess what? They sacked the manager before a final. Because all they care about is trophyless seasons. Tottenham are a disgrace to football. Whether you like it or not, they are a disgrace to football. They're a perfect example of why trophies don't matter. Seriously. This football
Trophies do matter.
Don't care about winning at all. Yes, they won the Europa League, but they sacked their manager for it. That just goes to show that how clueless and actually how shit Tottenham are in terms of winning. Like, mentality-wise, they don't care about winning. All they care about is Champions League. Tottenham are a disgrace to the Premier League and to football. You can chat shit about Man United. Oh, Man United finished 15th last year. Manchester United have the history and the heritage. What the fuck do Tottenham have?
They have history and heritage, to be fair, but obviously not to the extent of Manchester United and all that.
No.
Fair enough, mate. You do you.
What I will say about Tottenham as well, they have players that are mentally weak as well. They don't have one player in their team that is genuinely is a proper proven winner.
He set the bar at Spurs. Now they're all following it, mate. So Tottenham fans are now followed suit. All they care about is Champions League. What do you do?
Well,
fan base are a problem too. Levy out.
Listen, we talk about Levy out. We talk about managers being under pressure, but have we actually stepped back and taken a look at how poor the manager market is right now? Because I think that's one of the main reasons why Arne Slot didn't get sacked after the PSV debacle.
100%.
Like, it is genuinely so bad at the minute. So, mate, football's in a dire place. I can't lie.
Dire place.
Nothing else to say.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Obviously, if we win the league, that means it's a good thing. But, yeah, the Premier League has been woeful as a whole.
Talking about the Champions League yet, do you guys think? Excuse me. Are they out the Champions League yet?
Who's this? Spurs.
Are they out the Champions League yet?
Spurs, they're not going to qualify. So they probably will be.
How many points?
Let me have a look, actually.
Go on, please. Take your time, bro. And why is that it, people? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to both of their channels, people.
Tottenham are actually, they're 11th in the table. They won 11 points.
11
to be fair, they're only 1 point behind 8th place Atletico.
How lucky are they? 11 points. Damn, they're above Real Madrid.
To be fair, they've only lost one game as well, which is mental.
Biggest club in one.
Sorry, are they above Real Madrid?
Nah, they're 1 point behind Madrid though.
Oh my days!
So there's no point in this European fucking table, is there?
No,
because the club with money are always going to qualify.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I mean, but listen, like Tottenham, they're probably getting knocked out in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they will.
They'll get knocked out in the playoffs. I don't know to who, but they'll probably get knocked out in the playoffs. But then again, so it depends who's fit for Spurs and whatnot in January, or is it February, isn't it, for the playoffs? The playoffs are in February, right? Or
yeah, I think so.
maybe February.
Yeah, then the round of 16s in March. Then obviously the last stages commence in April.
Mm. But Tottenham, but Tottenham could be gone soon, in my opinion. I think they'll be knocked out. Who else do they have? What else is there in Tottenham season? Oh yeah, they have the FA Cup. Who are they playing in the FA Cup? Newcastle, right?
Who's-
Villa, I think they got Villa.
Oh yeah, goodbye. Villa winning that.
Yeah.
Villa are gonna win that. United held talks with Carrick on Thursday. All is scheduled for a meeting tomorrow. Oh my fucking god. Geez. Anyways,
You never Arteta Ackerman, don't worry. He's up for grabs.
yeah, but at least Arteta's won a trophy. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't.
Guy, check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to Solskjaer's won trophies, man.
Yeah, but not United.
Ollie's first 2 league games are going to be City at home and Arsenal away.
To be fair, that City
Sorry?
game comes at the perfect time. Do you know how fucking brilliant he was against Man City?
Yeah, the
Prophet
record
said-
was great. To be fair,
Say that again, Prophet.
Ollie's first 2 league games are City at home and Arsenal away.
Yeah, but the one thing is we do have a period of 2 weeks off. So
So he'll have time in it to work with the players and that. Yeah.
we have 1 week against the Manchester Derby, then we have another week till the Arsenal game.
You know what? I think United have got something in one of those games. I don't know which one it is, but I've got a feeling they're going to get something in at least.
I think it's the Derby.
Yeah,
because
I'm feeling
because
it.
It'll be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first game, and he loves Manchester derbies.
Hmm.
Even though his record at Old Trafford is not that great, he's only won 1 game at Old Trafford in the Manchester derby. But then again, at the Etihad, he's 100%. So
Yeah, he's
do you
won
know
all
what?
these games. Too.
So do you know what, bro? I want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to keep his 100% record and not manage United at the Etihad. Because I know he's bound to lose his first game at the Etihad very soon. But listen, we don't play the Etihad no more this season unless we go to the FA Cup, which I hope it doesn't happen.
So is it confirmed then that Ollie's coming back basically, or is it still?
It's almost done, but then again, Carrick
okay.
might be back, so it'll be both Ole and Carrick.
Fairs.
Carrick
Run it back, man. Run it back.
Dortmund at home, Frankfurt away for Tottenham.
Yeah, you know what? It's not too bad that they can get something from them 2 games. Dortmund probably not, but
Nah, I think they'll get away. I think they're something at Frankfurt, not Dortmund. Dortmund they'll lose.
yeah.
Dortmund, I think they'll lose that one. Villa away, it's going to be tough in the FA Cup, man. Tuchel's
Ancelotti's at Tuchel's England. Yeah, you know what? Them 3 managers there are all I don't know, man. Other than Ancelotti, I don't think Tuchel's all that, and I don't think Pochettino's all that either.
I rate Ancelotti though.
Yeah, Ancelotti's
I
Ancelotti.
rate Tuchel.
Ancelotti will stay in Brazil. He's not going to come. Let's just forget about the rumors. I would go for Luis. I would try and tempt Luis Enrique away from PSG. There's a chance he could leave the summer if things go south.
Oh,
but I don't think.
No, he's rejected that contract because he's going to City after Pep.
Yeah,
leaves
I
this
was
summer.
literally about to say the same
Yeah.
thing.
But-
So far.
Will he wait 1 more year?
Depends on what Pep does. I think if Pep walks this season, I think Enrique goes. Either way, I think he'll end up at City because I think Pep leaves next year.
No, I think Pep leaves another year. I think Pep has another year at Man City.
Yeah, I'm feeling that as well.
But then again, Enrique, I don't think he'll wait. I don't think he'll wait for a year. That's the thing. I don't think Enrique will wait 1 more year for a job. I think he'll want to get back into a job straight away.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll do 1 more year at PSG. To be fair,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Will Hansi Flick stay at Barca beyond the season? Do you guys think, or do you think he's gonna go?
yeah. Well, I think bar Arsenal, yeah. I think every big 6 club next season might have a new manager, or will have a new manager.
Chelsea will have a new manager. We all know shit's gonna go down with Chelsea.
Yeah, 100%.
They're back to sacking managers again. Because I think Liam Rosina is gonna.
Yeah, he's not going to last.
He's,
I think obviously you guys are going to have a new manager. Depends on what happens with Pep with City. If he stays, then obviously he stays. If not, then whatever. I think Frank is close to getting sacked. I think we'll have a new manager, and Who
Andy
else?
Thomas.
I miss someone.
Unless you know what, guys, let's just include let's just scrap and let's just include Aston Villa in the big six instead.
Yeah.
Unai Emery will stay, in my opinion.
Uh,
Arsenal will have Arteta still, in my opinion.
Yay.
United can have a new manager guaranteed because we were.
I think you guys will get Glasgow. I can't lie.
Nah, I don't. I'm tired of back three, man.
Thing
Seriously.
is, it seems like it's going to be Glasgow. If it's not Glasgow, I don't really see who you guys go for. I can't lie.
The only thing is, if Glasgow can play a back, Glasgow can play a back four. I'll take him.
Yeah.
I'm tired of back three managers, guys. I'll be honest with you guys. Back three has really gotten me like I don't work with back three, man. I'll be real with you. Back three is not going to work.
Hmm.
Yeah, he has mentioned about retiring, but then again, he can change his mind. So let's not jump to conclusions.
Yeah, I think other than Arsenal and City, everyone has a new manager in the big six. Maybe Spurs keep Frank. I don't know, but
Nah,
yeah.
If Glasser can play a back four consistently, bring him in. If he can't play a back four, no. I'm tired of back three managers because the club ain't gonna back the manager to sign back three players or wing backs. What's the point? If the manager comes to us and Gertie, you want to bring Watkins and Rodgers to replace Bruno? Nah, I don't think Unai Emery's coming to United.
Yeah,
well, good then. Sorry, Prophet, what were you saying, bro? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was gonna say I do think Glasgow probably ends up at United. I think Spurs will have a new manager. I think Liverpool will probably go for either, I don't know, Alonso and Nagelsmann, one of those two. Depends on what happens with Pep at City as well. So Conte's available. No, Conte's not available. He's in Serie A, isn't he? So
bro, get me Antonio Conte for one season. I don't care. I know the board. I know United will not do it, but bring me Conte.
Yeah, he do. The thing is, he call out the board as well, wouldn't he?
And he'll get sacked.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That's what I said. I don't think back three is a problem. I just think it's the way we utilize it because we're not going to utilize the players in the right positions, bro. And when I say this, yeah, back three is a problem only because we don't have the wing backs. It's the wing backs in the midfield. Our attack, we don't play with 2 10s. We play 2 wingers in the 10s. You might as well just stick to a back four, man. It's not worth playing a back three with this team. I'll just be honest with you guys. And in the Premier League, you have to be perfect with the back three. You need to have players that will play in the correct positions. Class will come. We'll do the board. Signing players for himself. Yeah, I think okay. If he can play back four and he can sign better players, I'll take it. One request: bring Adam Morton with you. So I think Xavi is the perfect manager to build this team for the next manager to come in and win trophies. But we don't need a manager to come in and win. We don't need a manager to build this team for the next manager. We can't build a team now, bro. We've already made the sacking of a manager. We're not gonna spend in January. That's just scrapped. Do you know what's so bad about hiring an interim manager in January? We can't go and sign players in the transfer window now. We're not gonna go and sign players. We can't go and sign Ruben Neves no more. We're not gonna go sign players like that no more. We're gonna go sign a midfield. We're gonna go sign a striker. We're gonna go sign a backup keeper or this and that. Just an example. We're gonna go sign players that we need to for squad depth. The FA Cup is the only trophy we're in now, and we're playing Brighton at home. You know what? I'm on that topic. I might as well get to United. Honestly, I think let's just go to United. Cool. Disappointing result, but not a disappointing performance. The performance was something that I can kind of build on from. I'll tell you why. It's not the result. Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not happy with the result. But you can clearly see a manager trying to go for the win. With Ruben, and that was so refreshing because with Ruben Amorim, right, what he kept on doing is bring on defenders for defenders when we were chasing a goal. He kept on bringing a defender for a defender, an attack, a defender for an attacker, and he's throwing substitutions at the wrong time, wrong substitutions, wrong time, wrong sub. And this is why, when Darren Fletcher brought on Euro and the rest of them were attacking minded players, that was refreshing as hell. And then obviously Sesko scoring 2 goals, playing in the back 4. You can clearly see the difference. When a manager wants to bring on attacking players to try and go for the win, that's a difference. We made 2 defensive mistakes. One of them was Heaven's deflection, unlucky. The next one, Lisandro Martinez had to do better with Jadon Anthony. He should not have been spun by Jadon Anthony, and he scored top bins. That's a good finish. You shouldn't have allowed him to finish that. That was a good overall performance in the second half. I saw intent to go for the goal. We put Bruno on the right, Cunha in the middle. Things changed. Going forward, we look like a better team. And this is why I say play a back 4 that will get us results. So look, the 2-2 against Burnley is not the issue. It's the intent of trying to go for the win. Not bring on defenders for defenders when you're trying to chase a goal. That's not how it works. That's not Manchester United. This is more like Manchester United. Going for it, throwing players in the box, trying to throw everyone in the box for a win. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to bring on defender for a defender or midfield for a midfielder. You bring on attacking-minded players. Kobbie Mainoo came on the pitch. Mason Mount came on the pitch. Who else came on? Shea Lacey, decent cameo off the bench. Who else? Euro. Okay, bring on one defender for a defender. Just one. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Right? And who's the other substitution again? I'm trying to think. Who's another player that came on the pitch the other day? Oh yeah, Xerxes. How many attacking-minded players can you guys list from that? You and Prophet, Josh. How many players from were attacking-minded players?
What did you say?
Lacey, Kobbie Mainoo, Mason Mount.
Yeah, I will say, bro, the subs that Fletcher made were actually attacking subs, which was if that was Amrin, we know he would have brought on defensive players. So yeah, fair play. You at least tried to win the game, innit? That's what I can say. You didn't win, obviously, but the intent was there.
No, but there's a performance that was like, you know what? I'm like, okay, we're trying to go for the win. That's better.
Yeah, I think obviously the result wasn't good, bro, but I think the performance wasn't too bad.
Before people think I'm celebrating the performance, I'm not celebrating anything.
Yeah.
I've already listed all the subs, bro. Don't worry. I've already listed all the subs. Lacey, Euro, Heaven. Sorry, not Heaven. Lacey, Euro, Mainoo, Mason Mount, and fucking hell. I'm so like, I'm so tired, guys. So sorry. And Lacey, Euro, Mount, Mainoo, and Xerxes. So there you go. 4 out of 5 players were attacking-minded players. You could even throw Euro in the box and he might win a header for some reason. So what I'm trying to say is, people are misquoting me. I'm not happy with the results. It's more so the intent to try and go for the win, rather than settling for a draw against shit sides. Burnley is a shit side. Yes, I'll be honest with you. They are a shit side, and we should have won the game. But the intent to try and go for the win has not been there under Ruben Amorim, and that's what really pissed me off. And that's what really got to me. That's just what it is. And look, we play Brighton at home this weekend. It's a must-win game. It's our biggest game of the season. Whether people disagree with me or not, it's our biggest game of the season. It is. You lose, you're out of every single cup competition. You can't win a trophy this season. It's over. No more silverware, no more gold. Only Champions League qualification is it.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, yeah. Thank you for reminding me as well. Burnley making goal line clearances. You know, 2 of them. Yeah, they made 2, and then obviously when Jane Anthony came out, I just knew this guy was gonna score. Difficult, but 2-2. I'm disappointed with the result, but the performance, the intent to go for the win was there, and I'll take it. But the result, not so much.
It's interesting about the FA Cup game, Akron, because you get knocked out by Brighton. That's a 40-game season you've had. Like, that's an absolute disaster. So you really need to go all out for this FA Cup.
I agree.
To make this season somewhat memorable in whatever way. And listen, I think you will progress far. I know you've put the FA Cup in your title, so we may discuss it a little bit.
Yes, we will.
But I think you guys will have a good run in the FA Cup. No one expected you to win it 2 years ago, and look what happened. You won it. Now, granted, you caught life against Coventry, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, you got to the final and you won it. So, you know, I wouldn't put a cup run past United at all, because at the end of the day, no matter how shit you may be on the pitch, you'll always win trophies here and there, even post Sir Alex. So,
One thing about Solskjaer,
it's heritage.
he always had a deep cup run, and even though we didn't win any of them, we still had a deep cup run in most of them. The earliest he's been knocked out of a round was
West Ham, wasn't it?
West Ham in the third round of the Carabao Cup, 1-0 home defeat, and that was the earliest he's ever had a cup defeat. But then we're talking when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had his best year at United, or so-called best year, second and third place. We made the FA Cup semi-final, the League Cup semi-final, Europa League semi-final. Second season, we made the FA Cup quarterfinals, lost to Leicester, who were the eventual champions, and FA Cup and League Cup semi-final, and Europa League final. So we've always had deep cup runs. It's just we never won it. We never gotten over the line. So if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can come in and get us a deep cup run, maybe get to the final and we win it, we'll see. That's what I want, bro. All I want is United to win stuff, and obviously Champions League qualification for these lot is important, right? So, yeah. But then again, this week is more, and it really baffles me. The 1958 have arranged a protest. A protest, a so-called protest. And I can't lie to you guys. I don't think it's going to be that successful a protest. It's not going to be a successful protest. You know when they planned it? February the 1st. Motherfucker, the Manchester Derby is next week. Sky Sports cameras will be on you. The cameras will be there. The broadcasting will be there.
The timing's really poor, man. I've got to say.
The timing is fucking piss poor, man. You know what I mean? I don't get this. Why are they not doing it during the Manchester Derby? It's literally next week. Or even this weekend against Brighton at home, we'll do it then. Because we just sacked the manager this week and the fans are so upset about it. You might as well do it this weekend. It's the week after. Literally would have completed 1 week since Amram been sacked. He got sacked on Monday. The game is on Sunday. You might as well do.
You're going to fill out that 75,000 seats anyway, regardless of any protest. So.
And then I told the 1958, yeah, the group. I'm sure you guys know that 1958, the Manchester United.
Yeah, on Twitter, yeah, I think.
I told these guys, yeah, I made a comment on one of the tweets, yeah. I said, "There's no point in entering the stadiums. You're already filling their pockets. What is the walkout going to do? Nobody cares about your walkout. You've already put money in their pockets. Nobody cares. You've already put the money in the. You already put the money where it is for them. They don't care about it. You've already put the money in their pockets. They're not going to show you to walk out. They're not going to care about you walking out. Walk out. Why don't you block the turnstiles and don't let people enter the game? Try and call the games off. Make a statement. Stop doing this crap of going to the stadiums and filling their pockets and leaving the stadium. It's not going to do anything with your green and gold scarves. Fucking Norwich City crap. You know what I mean?
Wait, come on.
I'm not. I no disrespect to Norwich City,
No,
Yeah.
no, it's all right. Yeah.
but these guys are going to wear the green and gold scarves and go into the stadiums. Wear it outside and don't bother entering. Make the effort. Block the mega store door. You know? Fucking.
Have you ever considered that Manchester United are too big a club to hurt the Glazers' pockets?
No.
Because there's always going to be thousands of people that will fill out the empty seats if a dedicated amount of people don't go. There's going to be thousands of people around the world that would relish at the opportunity of going to Old Trafford, no matter how you're performing on the pitch. No.
There was people from all over the world at that protest during lockdown. I know they couldn't enter the stadiums, but you saw the protest. You saw the protest. You saw that the people from all over the world went to the stadium to protest against these Glazers. It just tells you a lot that you need to know that this football club ain't serious. Once lockdown ended, it was the best thing to happen to these owners. Why? It's because people were desperate to put their money into their pockets. They were desperate to go and spend money.
The Glazers played blinder that summer by signing CR7. Completely brings everyone back, doesn't it?
And this is why I say, bro, and the last season when we played you guys at Old Trafford, we drew 1-1, right? That day after, there was a planned protest, or there was a protest there. United announced the new stadium plans the following day. These guys are the biggest PR spinners I've ever seen in my entire life. And then you go and look at this past summer, bro. United fans cancelled a fucking protest over a Brighton player being linked to the football club. No disrespect to Brighton, no disrespect to Carlos Baleba. Seriously? Cancelling a protest over Carlos fucking Baleba? The most unserious fan base I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm not even ranting about the Burnley game because the Burnley game doesn't get.
I think Josh's fan base would have something to say about that.
Please.
Trust the process. That's all I'll say.
It's more. It's not trust the process. It's trust the protest.
I think you see it with Arsenal today. As soon as we have an underwhelming result, Ornstein comes out straight away. Saka signed a new contract. Now, all our clubs are in league with each other. They know exactly what they're doing. It's
our football club has the best PR in the league. Literally, a new stadium is announced the next day. A new £2 billion stadium is a fucking crap. Is announced.
The Wembley of the North. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wembley of the North. Hope it never fucking happens. Hope we Old Trafford till it fucking rots, because this football club deserves to rot. And these Glazers deserve to rot. Don't deserve any money in their pockets. The way they treat
all this over horse stamp.
And I don't wish this on any club, by the way. Not even my biggest rivals. I don't wish this on any football club.
No, fuck that. Yeah, Chelsea can get him a bin. Nah. No, in all seriousness, I mean, the way they've completely handled your club since 2005 is nothing short of disgraceful. It's pure self-sabotage. And I honestly feel like it has to be intentional to a degree, because he can't possibly be this bad. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I mean, you need the Glazers out, but now that Ineos have come in, they're an extra shield of protection. They're going to get the flack for all that goes wrong. And they'll continue leeching money out of the club, while Sir Jim Ratcliffe gets all the blame for it.
Bro, these guys are literally the reason why the Glazers are money. Ineos. They make the money and they give it, and they go straight to the Glazers. They're here to make money for the Glazers. They're here to save money for the Glazers. They're here as a mouthpiece for the Glazers. Everything is still Glazer. It's still the Glazers running a football club. It's just Ineos are the mouthpiece for them. And they have been the mouthpiece since they signed. Since they've been announced as co-owners or part owners, however you want to call it, they're a mouthpiece for the Glazers. And they're a mouthpiece for the Glazers until these guys leave. Bro, if you're Joe Glazer, right, and you're and you've been given the option of selling the football club to Qatar for $4 billion, or you stay at the football club and bring Ineos in to make money for you, what are you taking?
Second option.
Exactly.
Maybe.
They're being told, oh, don't worry, you can stay, we'll make the money for you. That's basically the message. That was basically the message, nothing else. Ineos are here to make money for the Glazers. They're here to save money for the Glazers. They're here as a mouthpiece for the Glazers. It's an absolute joke, and our fan base keeps falling for this trap year in, year out. And nothing will change until the Glazers get the fuck out of my football club. I will still want managers sacked. Don't worry. I will still Ruben Amorim out. The results that he got were inexcusable. But I would have much rather Ineos left before him. That's what I will say. If Amorim was staying, but Ineos resigned, I would have taken that. The bigger problem, we got rid of the bigger problem. Amorim was also a problem, but Ineos were a bigger problem, and the Glazers are a bigger problem too. It's just another scenario, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen or whatnot because it can't anymore, right? But what I'm trying to say is that if that would have happened before, I would rather take that. I'm taking the Ineos and the Glazers leaving the football club before Amorim. Amorim can follow them afterwards. It's about getting rid of the bigger problem before the smaller problem. And that's just what it is, in my opinion. Big up to Lumen and your 13 accounts. Big up to you, broski. Is the problem more of not getting the right suitable people to run the club? Remember, all the good intentions of Abraham were matched by the smart running people of Peter Kenyon. No, but then again, bro, Ineos don't have good intentions to run a football club. They don't care. They never cared. Bro, we literally have Jason Wilcox and fucking Omar Barada. These guys were formerly from Manchester City. People are forgetting these guys were not from These guys from Man City. They jumped ship. Jason Wilcox was formerly at Manchester City, but he was at Southampton as an academy director at Southampton. So what are we doing here? These guys don't have good intentions. They're fucking awful. They're awful people, man. They don't know how to run a football club. They don't know how to run a football club. They've run the football club to the ground. They're going to run it to the ground even more. We're going to be in bigger debt. We're going to be in bigger problems next year. And then the excuse will be, oh, we can't spend. That's a lie, because the Glazers will tell Ineos that we're running out of money. Save it. And Ineos will indirectly say to the fans, we don't have money to spend. But go and buy Mbeumo for 75 fucking million the next week. What's an absolute bunch of fucking liars. And I'm tired of these guys. How can smart business-minded people not have good intentions for a cash cow? The better the club does, the more money they earn. But we're not doing well, though, bro. We finished 15th last season.
That's his point.
We're not doing well.
That's his point. They should at least be getting Manchester United back to what they should be in order to be making more money.
How can smart business-minded people not have good intentions for a cash cow? The better the club does, the more money they earn. Yeah, okay. I misunderstood you. Yeah. That's true. The better the club does. Yeah. You're right. It's more to do with where we end up in the table, because like Josh mentioned about his football club earlier, if they get Champions League, that's it. That's it. All you have to do is just get Champions League and you're safe. So all these managers that come in are just puppets for the owners. They're just the puppets for the owners, but that's really all I can say. And also, anything more before we move on to the next topic? I'm tired of this.
Are we doing FA Cup predictions? Quick question.
We'll do that after a review of the games.
Oh, fair enough. I've got nothing else to say on United.
I think there's 2 more games to review, I think. City, Brighton, and Fulham, Chelsea. I think.
Go on, Prophet. City, Brighton.
I mean, look. Well, I mean, that's 3 games in a row now. City haven't won. Sunderland, Chelsea, and Brighton. I'm surprised, to be fair. I'm surprised they haven't won in 3 games. But like like Josh says a lot, it's what they do in April, May that counts, not what they do now. So they're still only 6 points behind Arsenal. They're still right there. So yeah, it's annoying they haven't won. They're gonna be pissed, but they will have seen the result yesterday, and that will probably give them a bit of confidence going forward. Still, that they can still catch Arsenal.
Gomez and Ayari Souls. Their performances merit investigation from the FA. And yes, I'm saying that because I'm an Arsenal fan. How do you miss chances that they came in? That was awful. Sorry?
I need to go watch them back because Man United was happening at the same time, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, I was very glad that Brighton managed to hold out there because I think Haaland missed a couple of absolute sitters that you normally bet your house on him scoring. But City, to my knowledge, didn't play that well at all. It's evident that Pep's lack of rotation over the last few weeks is really starting to catch up to the likes of Haaland and Foden and their defence and whatnot. You saw Gvardiol and Diaz get injured against Chelsea. Listen, they look very, very tired. They've got the perfect opportunity to rotate now with Exeter in the FA Cup. But this is the price that Guardiola does have to pay for wanting a small squad, which he openly admitted in the summer. And now the Manchester City owners are like, right, you've put our season in jeopardy now. We're going to give you Semenyo. We're probably going to give you Gehi. And you better do what you normally do, which is win trophies. And like Prophet said, in light of the Arsenal-Liverpool result, they're only 6 points behind. That's only 2 wins. I believe Arsenal and Manchester City are level on goal difference. But yeah, City have been here many a time and they've ended up winning the title. So there should be no surprises if they do go on one of their historic runs and end up putting the ribbons back to Sky Blue come May 2026.
100%.
So there's my thing.
I think Manchester City are on their slump. This is the time where they say, all right, let's go on a slump now before we take flight in February. This is typical Manchester City. They'll do this every single time to outsmart their title rivals, to make them believe, to get them overconfidence, to get the overconfidence up. Arsenal overconfident, drop points when they shouldn't have dropped points. Liverpool, same thing. United, same thing. People are forgetting Manchester City were in the title race with United as well. You know, but not in the times where Pep was here. Obviously, we beat into the league before, and then they beat us to the league. So look, at the end of the day, all I can tell you right now is them going on a run, and it's not going to happen now. It'll eventually happen. So get ready for it.
Yeah.
But like I said, if Arsenal would have won last night, they would have been closer because it's halfway through. It's past halfway, and the moment you go 8 points clear, during the times where City are like they'll slowly start to pick up, but not really pick up, it's crucial. Because what is your run to the end of the season? How many top 6 sides are you facing? You're facing Man City.
We're facing 2 top 6 sides away, Spurs and City. At home, we've got Man United in January. We've got Spurs. We've got Chelsea at home in February.
That's 3 points already marked. That's 3 points already. Mark it down.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't get ahead of myself at all. Listen, this is Arteta, man. Like, we're gonna find a way to drop points for fucking Wolves at this stage.
We have a terrible record away the Emirates. It's been terrible on our.
Did you see our performance against Liverpool? Akavin, Arteta prepares against certain clubs with the idea of the club in mind rather than the team. Okay, he's going to have far too much respect for Manchester United to make it the easy victory it probably should be. No offense, but it should be. And it won't be like that. It will be another game of tight margins. It will be like the Liverpool game in which we'll struggle to break them down. At the end of the day, we can drop points in any game. And I know that sounds obvious to say, but we have such a tendency to bottle it. I won't be surprised if we drop points against Forest in our next Premier League game. I wouldn't be surprised if we fucking drop points to United. I wouldn't be surprised if we drop points at Ellen Road. At the end of the day, like, this manager is not it when it comes to winning trophies. So expect the bottle job to be an inevitability rather than a probability.
Yeah, but like I said, if, for example, if you're 8 points clear in April, going to the Etihad, would you take a point?
Oh yeah, obviously. But I'd want us to go for the win.
No,
obviously. Yeah.
Would you?
But yeah, of course you'd take a point there, 8 points clear. Because then we'd have about 5 games to go. I think the Etihad is our 6th last game.
That would mean you win the league, in my opinion, almost.
No, because there's a potential fucking listen, until we fucking win it, I'm not counting my chickens at all. So, there we are.
You want anything?
I say until as if it's going to happen, which I don't think it will. But hopefully I am wrong. But I haven't been wrong for the last 6 years under this manager. So there we are.
Go on, Prophet. You want to add something, bro?
No, I still think City win the league despite this little blip they've gone on. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Next game.
Fulham Chelsea, I think, was the last one.
Real quick. Wait for King. I think King might join, so we'll wait for King when he joins. There. The rest of the results: West Ham 1, Forest 2, Brentford 3, Sunderland 0, Palace 0, Aston Villa 0, Everton 1, Wolves 1, Newcastle 4, Leeds United 3. I'll cover that game real quick. I watched the ending of it. Man, that was a good game. Good ending. Can't lie.
Beautiful game.
And look,
Premier League classic.
I cheered for Newcastle's goal without realizing that Newcastle went above Man United. But hey, listen, hold that weeds. Lost again. Finally lost, at least. But regardless, yeah, no, I can't lie to you. Good game. Newcastle did what they needed to do. Win. They needed to win that game big time. Eddie Howe's job was under huge scrutiny, and Newcastle have not been getting points consistently, man. They've been dropping points here and there. So, like I said, big up to Newcastle for the win, and yeah. But you're also special with this Newcastle win. They had to come back from 3-2 down.
Yeah.
Win the game 4-3. Better than the Chelsea United game in 23-24. Beat us 4-3. But then they came back from 3-2 down to win the game. So yeah. Fair play to Newcastle for that win. And yeah. Aston Villa dropping points. That could be crucial for a lot of teams trying to at least get third as well. People relying on Villa to drop points. They drop points. Sorry.
Sorry, my phone got laggy.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. But yeah, that's all I really have for the Premier League games, except for Fulham versus Chelsea.
I mean, not much to say about it, but to be fair.
Let's go Fulham Chelsea then.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea got a good result against City, then they go and lose to Fulham away. So, to be fair, I didn't watch the game. I don't have much to say on it, but yeah, it's more drop points for Chelsea. They've gone from being potential title challengers to now being, I think they're where are they in the table now? I believe they're 8th or something like that. So
Yeah,
they're proper gone down the table them. So their new manager is gonna have to come in and do a madness.
we're closing out in 20 minutes at least, bro. Closing out in 20 minutes, bro. Sorry, Prophet, continue, bro. Didn't mean to cut you
But
off.
yeah, their new manager is gonna have to come in and do a madness. He's gonna have to hit the ground running because they're in trouble really of missing out on top 4 now.
I kind of called this Chelsea loss. I can't lie. I
Yeah,
did to win. I Fulham. Wasn't surprised at all. Chelsea going away to Fulham is not in over the years. I don't know the last time they won there. Was it last year they won there? I think Chelsea.
yeah,
But then again, like their record away at Fulham over the years has been, or against Fulham in general. Let's have a look. Actually, the last few games, Chelsea beat Fulham last year. No, actually, I lie. My bad. The last time they lost to Fulham was in 23. The year that João Felix signed up. That was João Felix's debut. He got a red card that day. Remember that?
that was the year they finished 12th, though, wasn't it? To be fair.
Yeah, it was they finished 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Chelsea lost the game.
Big up to Fulham, by the way. Big up to Fulham because they've been getting some really good results recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're definitely top half now. I should think.
Yeah.
Marco Silva, wonderful turnarounds because they did look like potential relegation battlers around October time, well around November even. And since then, he's really looked in. We talk about Daniel Farke blocking in at Leeds. Marco Silva's done exactly that at Fulham as well. And they're a really tricky team to play against. Yeah, they beat Chelsea. They beat they got a draw against Liverpool. They were unlucky not to draw 5-5 with Manchester City. They got a point against United. I think it's only Arsenal out of the big 6 sides that have beaten them at Craven Cottage. So fair play to Fulham. They're a really, really tough team. Really tough. With Chelsea, it's the lack of consistency that we've seen since the Abramovich era came to an end. Like, you get a point against, in my opinion, the favourites for the league, and then you completely balls it up against Fulham. And I don't understand why Cucurella took the red card. I mean, surely it's more beneficial to go 1-0 down and keep 11 players on the pitch than it is to go down to 10. But all that says to me is that you don't have any trust in your goalkeeper, and you also don't mind putting your own team at risk. But at the end of the day, obviously, as a non-Chelsea fan, I'm not going to be complaining that they're losing. So, but from a neutral perspective, typical Chelsea inconsistency. Fair play to Fulham, best team in West London on the night, and good game for Fulham. They had a really poor record against Chelsea until Abramovich left, and now they've really started to pick up form against them. So good on them.
Prophet?
Yeah, bro. I pretty much agree with what Josh said there.
Big up.
Big up.
Best team in West London. You're taking the piss.
Yeah, Chelsea. Nah, can't have that.
Oh, yeah, whatever, man. Tottenham's the best team in North London because they won a European trophy.
Easy. Settle down.
on this man's head top.
It was a one-off game.
Big up, everyone.
Big up.
Big up.
The final this year, we smoke them, I'll tell you right now. Anyone smokes Tottenham in the final this year, bro. Last year was a fluke. Man. But anyways, onto the games. Obviously, we were talking about Fulham, Chelsea. We spoke about pretty much most of the top 6 games already and every other game, except for Fulham, Chelsea. But King, over to you on the Fulham, Chelsea game, and then the rest of the games.
I agree with what Josh said about Cucurella not trusting the goalkeeper, because who would trust Sanchez? I mean, he's rubbish. For me, yeah, it's just a typical Chelsea game. We get a red card, we lose the game. Ill discipline. After that red card, we got a couple yellow cards. After that, I think we're one off. We're one red card away from our record amount of red cards in a season, and it's January. So that just shows how ill-disciplined we've been this season. But that's when, that's what happens when you have kids being governed by kids. When you have young managers managing the kiddie playground. That's what we are, man. We're a bunch of kids. Most of our players over 25 are trash, and our seasons has been nuked, to be honest, by our ownership. The new manager, I mean, like, he ain't gonna do shit.
I remember what Chelsea said, by the way, bro. If he doesn't get top 4, he's sacked. That's been posted today. Non-negotiable. If he doesn't get top 4, he's gone.
I ain't getting top 4. Come on, man. We're 8th right now.
You might as well
And
sack
the thing is, if it wasn't for how terrible other teams were, we would be like we should be in the second half of the table. Well, so many teams drop points. The Premier League, in terms of level of quality outside of City, Arsenal, has been trash. Well, City, Arsenal, and Villa has been trash. The fact that we're even a whisker away from top 4 still now, for me is disgraceful. I don't think he gets top 4. I think our season's over. Another red card, another bad result. And in terms of the game, I think we were the better team in parts. It's just we were down to 10. And they just got the 2 goals. The header from Jimenez was a great header. Obviously, we get one back with Liam Delap. And then they scored their second against a run of play. But when you're down to 10 men, you're always fighting a losing battle. So as much as I could say we're the better team than them, and we had chances, and also Neto is rubbish. He is absolutely terrible. The amount of times he had chances on the wing, again, he needs to go. He needs to go in the summer. And yeah, that's it really. I'll see you in 26-27 season. The season's done.
Fair enough. I mean, we've already talked about pretty much most of the game. I mean, unless you guys want to add anything. I will ask King for his opinions on the rest of the games if you want. If King's okay to answer for real quick. Prophet, you gonna say anything?
No, I'm not going to say anything. Wait.
What games?
We spoke about Burnley, United. We spoke about Arsenal, Liverpool. We spoke about every game pretty much, except for City, Brighton as well. Did you watch any other games, or did you watch?
Yeah, I did watch the majority of the second half of the Arsenal Liverpool game and bits of the first half.
I fell asleep for
God bless you.
It was a game of 2 halves. Arsenal were better in the first, but they were absolutely. I think the manager pretty much told them in the second half to defend and just stick with the point. I don't think they wanted to win the game in the second half. I just think they wanted to just get the point and leave. They treated it like it was an away game, Arsenal, in that second half.
Oh,
And they're so lucky that Liverpool didn't have a striker in that game. The amount of times that Frimpong and Gakpo skinned the fullbacks and then got in positions to where they could have whipped it in, and they did, but there was no striker to get on the end of it. Even if there was a bang average striker up top, Liverpool win that game 2-3-0 just because of the chances they made. In terms of the other Big Six fixtures, Man United are disgraced. That's 3 draws in a row against trash teams. You should have won all 3 games.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Manager, no manager. Like, it's Burnley. I don't know what you man are on.
I agree.
I don't know what you man are on.
The one thing I will say is though, King, and I know I sound like a small club, right, for saying this. The one thing I will say is, do you know what was refreshing? Was at least Fletcher fucking brought on attacking players to try and win the game. Ruben Amorim would have settled for a fucking draw. Even though the result.
Oh yeah. Even though Ruben Amorim's subs were terrible in the past, but yeah, that was good. Sesko getting a brace, that's cool and all, but you needed to win that game.
I agree.
Man City dropped points again.
Miss, bro. City dropped points is more miss for Arsenal than it is for Man City. Let's be real.
Yeah, because the difference is still 6 points.
Facts.
Semenyo gave the parting points to Bournemouth against Spurs, which was funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man said, you know what? let me hit Tottenham one more time with Bournemouth before I go to City. I'll hold that. And then who else? That's it, really. That's all the big teams.
City Brighton. You haven't spoken about that game yet. City Brighton.
Yeah. Just drop points. To be honest, for me, I think it's just typical City how they've been in recent weeks. They've just not been good enough. Expect a bit more from them. I think they've kind of you know what it is? It's the injuries and everything. I feel like right now they're tired. I don't know. Maybe they need reinforcements. They need a Guehi more than anything. They need centre backs. They need to reinvest in the transfer window. It's cool getting Semenyo, but their defense needs a freshening up because obviously they lost both their centre backs in the last game. And if they're gonna want to win the Premier League, they're gonna need to get a centre back or two because it's a bit. And also, obviously, they're gonna get their AFCON players back. But once they do that, then it should be better for them. But it's a bit risky right now because they're using youngsters right when they need a bit more experience in the back. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things where this is their bad period. I think for them because they've just the injuries, the tiredness, all of these things have culminated in them playing the way they're playing, and I think it's no excuses for them. They should still be winning these games. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree.
And outside of that, nothing else really to say. It was a painful midweek watch of football. I mean, the best game was Newcastle's Leeds. That was a fun watch. And Tottenham losing. Yeah, that's about it.
And the rest of the results, I'll get back to them again real quick, just so I could refresh their memory. West Ham 1, Forest 2, Brentford 0, Ico Thiago with a brace, and
Kelleher with crucial FPL points for that penalty save.
yeah, big up Kelleher as well. Big up to Kelleher for that because I have him at FPL. No more Matt Sells as Kelleher now. It's Common Kelleher now. But anyways, back to the results. Palace 0, Villa 0. Everton 1, Wolves 1. Wolves unbeaten in 3 games. And yeah, Newcastle 4, Leeds 3. I spoke about it a little bit. Newcastle, big points for Eddie Howe, especially to pretty much save his job. I don't know if you watched the King or did you watch the end of the game? Do you want to say anything about this game? Or we can move on to the next thing, which is the FA Cup fixtures. Brentford 5th. Yeah,
You can move on. You can move on.
Okay. All right, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to all the channels, Prophet's channel, and Josh's channel will be all in the description of the video. Let's get to 530 subscribers, guys. We keep getting closer, but yet so far. Keep subscribing, people, and keep hitting the like button. And that's it, guys. We're gonna move on to the FA Cup. FA Cup third round is finally here. You know, looking forward to the FA Cup for some time, and hopefully my football club won't fucking let me down. Yeah. Yeah, big up to Keith Andrews, man. Man was a set piece coach last year as well.
Yeah, big up.
Set piece coach as well last year. Took over the job and look at him, bosh. Anyways, there's FA Cup action in about an hour and 13 minutes. Shall we start with fixtures in order?
Yeah, go on then.
Do you want to do score predictions? Or do you want to do like predictions for like who wins a game? Let's just say who wins a game. What do you think?
All right,
We've
yeah.
got score
All right.
predictions.
Score predictions? Better?
Depends what the other lads want.
Yeah, score prediction. We'll do score predictions. I'm alright with that.
King? But when I get to
Yeah, I'm all
club,
good for that. Score.
You guys, when I get to your football club, you guys do a preview of the game, yes?
Yeah, no problem. Let's go.
To start off, we got Portville. A game got cancelled. Salford City versus Swindon. Who wins the game anyways?
Yeah, but I have no idea. Ugh.
1-0 Swindon.
Yeah, what Josh said, 1-0
They
Swindon.
could fuck Barry Neville.
2-1. Even though this game was cancelled, they're gonna have to replay it anyway. They're gonna reschedule the game. So
Yeah.
when do you guys?
Salford, yeah, man, the real Manchester club.
What you say, Salford?
Yeah, 1-0 1-0 Swindon, I said, same as Josh.
No, what was King's score?
1-0 Salford, the real Manchester club. Yeah, Salford, baby.
Hey, we're located in Salford, bruv. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We are located in Salford. Manchester City are located in Eastlands. Eastland, so. MK Dons versus Oxford United. 2-0 MK Dons.
Yeah,
2-0
2-1
Oxford
MK
United.
Sorry, Josh?
2-0 Oxford United.
King? King, you there?
Who versus who?
MK Dons versus United.
Oh, United, man. One name McKay Dons, man. AFC Wimbledon, the real Wimbledon.
I hear you, bro. You didn't need to remind me, Arian, bro. You're a United fan too, bro. You don't need to remind me, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, you're a United fan too. You didn't need to bring this up. Anyways, Port Vale versus Fleetwood. 2-1 Port Vale.
1-0 Port Vale.
That's it. Profit 1-0 Port Vale.
3-0 Port Vale.
Preston North End, the original team who had done 4 in a row. Yeah, not Manchester City. Preston North End were the first team to do 4 in a row in England versus Wigan Athletic. Yes.
1-0 Preston.
Josh, if you didn't know, Preston North End were the first team to do 4 in a row for league titles. You didn't know that?
No, I know they're the first team to go invincible, but I didn't think any English club went 4 league titles in a row before City. So.
They have. They have. It was Preston North End.
Who are they playing again?
Wigan Athletic at home.
1-0 Wigan. Magical for.
I'll go 3-1 Wigan.
2-0 Port Vale to the real. No, 2-0 Preston to the real Invincibles.
Christ.
Prophet, what are you saying?
I said 1-0 Port Vale, I think.
No. Preston versus Wigan, bro.
Ooh, Preston win. 1-0 Preston.
Wrexham, Nottingham Forest. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for a shock. 2-1 Wrexham. Why not?
3-0 Nottingham Forest.
3-2 Wrexham after extra time. No replays, are there?
No. It's all extra time penalties, so we had to pick a winner. What are you saying, King and Prophet? Prophet, what was your score again? You said
3-0 Forest, I said.
3-0 Forest. And Josh, what was yours again?
3-2 Wrexham after extra time.
Okay. King?
5-0 Forest.
Cheltenham Town, Leicester City. 4-1 Leicester.
4-0 Leicester.
3-1 Cheltenham.
2-0 Leicester.
Everton, Sunderland. I might watch this one, you know.
Everton against who?
Sunderland.
Ooh, you know what?
That'll be interesting.
2-0 Sunderland.
2-1 Everton.
1-0 Everton.
Everton on penalties. 6-5.
Macclesfield versus Crystal Palace. 5-1 Crystal Palace.
5-0 Palace.
3-1 Palace.
1-0 Maxfield. Yeah, man. Big up the underdogs.
Wolves against Shrewsbury. 3-1 Wolves.
1-0 Shrewsbury.
Really?
Yeah. It's great. 1-0 Shrewsbury.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go with that as well, Prophet. After extra time, though. I love my own spin on it.
Wolves are beaten in 3, just saying.
Yeah.
King?
3-0 Shrewsbury. Real teams beat Wolves.
What are you saying, Josh? What was your score prediction again? You said for the Wolves game?
1-0 Shrewsbury after extra time.
Tim Sherwood from Boreham Wood. He ain't no fucking good. Versus Burton Albion.
1-0 Albion.
No. I'll go 1-0 Boreham Wood. Reference to that there.
3-1 Burton. 3.
Wait, what's the name of the team again?
Boreham Wood.
Oh, right.
Just because of their name, 2-1 to the Wood. Up the Wood.
Tim Sherwood from Boreham Wood, who ain't no fucking good. Versus Burton Albion. Oh, I'll go 3-1 Burton Albion. Oh, that was funny. 3-1 Burton Albion. Rest of you saying Boreham Wood, yeah?
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Big up. Yeah, is there any? Nah, they won't be there with all the kids in the FA Cup this week, hopefully, for us. I swear, every time he's mentioning banana skins.
Yeah, he loves it, bro. He loves the banana skin stuff.
Yeah.
Man. I love man. Big up to you, bro.
Big up, man. Big up.
Oh man, my brother. Burnley Millwall.
2-0 Burnley.
2-1 Burnley.
2-0 Millwall.
Bloody Burnley. King. You there, bro? Okay.
I'm thinking 3-0 Millwall, man. Millwall, fucking Mill.
Doncaster.
Neither him from next year.
Southampton.
2-1 Southampton.
Doncaster versus Southampton. Yeah, I'll go 2-1 Southampton. Or 3-1 Southampton. 3-1. Why not? 3-1 Southampton. Josh, what was yours again?
3-1 Southampton. I'll go with that as well.
1-0 to the Rovers.
Okay. Fulham Middlesbrough.
2-1
2-1 2-1 Middlesbrough. Why not? I'm gonna leave this comment up here for now. I'll leave it up here if you don't mind. Fulham Middlesbrough, King and Josh.
4-1
Fulham on
Fulham.
pens.
Fulham on pens. Or
Yeah, 4-1 Fulham.
score, Josh, on penalties.
4-2
6-5.
Fulham.
What's the final score in the game? 1-1?
Go with a 4-4 thriller. Fuck it.
And Prophet, what was yours again?
2-0 Fulham.
Okay. 2-1 Borough. Shock win. Ipswich Town versus Blackpool. Where are both these
1-0
teams?
Blackpool.
Where are they? Are they like they're relegated, right? No, it's not relegated. They're in Hold on.
Ipswich in the Championship. I'm not quite sure where Blackpool are. I think they might be in League One.
2-1 Ipswich.
Yeah, Blackpool are League One. They're 18th in League One.
Is Kieran McKenna still managing Ipswich? He is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're third in the championship. To be honest, if they win the game in hand, they go to second.
I'd rather he be our caretaker manager than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Because he
And
was
leave
one.
Ipswich alone. Ipswich.
Yeah.
Up the tractors.
He was doing most of the work. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was just being the PE teacher and the friend. I'm not joking. He was doing a lot. Kieran McKenna was doing a lot of the work. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was just the PE teacher and friend.
Just smiling and that with his big teeth and that.
Yeah, smile. It's like he was smiling after the losses and everything like that. You know what I mean? Smiling after misses. And he was laughing after Sancho missed a last minute time. You absolute fucking. Never mind. I don't want to say anything. Love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, anyways. What was your final predictions again, lads? For Ipswich Blackpool?
2-0 Ipswich.
1-0 Blackpool.
1-0 Blackpool.
2-1 Ipswich. Manchester City 5, Exeter City 0.
7-0 City.
Okay.
9-0 City.
6-1. 6-1. They're gonna score like three or four in the first half. Extra
I don't
2.
think
They're gonna
they'll
just.
go for. I don't think they'll go for a full team though. I think it'll be like a rotated Man City team. I think it'll be like a youth team. So I think they'll go 5-0. I think they'll give like
6-1.
Oscar Bob a chance. I think they'll give O'Reilly a chance. I think they'll give what do you call? I think they'll give who else is there? They might give like some of their new signings a run as well. Like you know what I mean? So
Oh, Semenyo might come on. Score a hat
don't
trick.
think I doubt it. I don't think Semenyo's done his medical yet.
Pep said in his press conference that he'll be involved.
Okay.
Yeah. He's signed. He's done everything. He's signed, man. He's got Yaya Touré's number, man. Real juggernaut, man. Got Yaya Touré's number. It's real baller number, man.
Isn't that what he's wearing at Bournemouth? Isn't that what he's wearing at Bournemouth?
That was
Me too.
that. He said it was his original number in the academy or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's Yaya Touré's number, man. African heritage.
Now,
Right.
now a much better cup game. Newcastle Bournemouth. The Eddie Howe derby. Callum Wilson derby.
2-1
Matt Ritchie
Newcastle.
derby. 2-1 Newcastle.
3-1 to the Cherries.
1-0 Newcastle.
2-1 Bournemouth. 2-1 Newcastle. 1-0 Newcastle, you said, Josh?
1-0 Newcastle, yeah.
Property. What was yours again? You said Newcastle win?
2-1 Newcastle, yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday versus Brentford.
2-0 Brentford.
2-1
2-0 Sheffield Wednesday.
3-1 Brentford.
2-2. Brentford win 4-2 on penalties.
Okay. Stoke
Good
City
background.
versus... Sorry, what are you saying?
Good background.
Oh, for the FA Cup. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Stoke City versus Coventry City.
1-0 Stoke.
2-1 Coventry.
Ooh, Stoke on penalties after a 3-3 thriller.
Coventry is a local
Um,
team. Or the rest. Okay, fair enough.
5-0 Coventry, man. Big up Lampard, man. Big up Frankie Lamps. Better manager than Gerrard. Out here topping of the championship right now, man. Coventry City.
Obviously. Coventry 2 years ago reached the semis. Yes. Yes.
Whoa. What do you mean they reach a semi? Whoa.
What do you
Got to
mean?
add final to that.
Semi-final.
No.
Because Arteta knows about just reaching semis. Ain't that right, Josh?
I know. You'll probably kill us at a semi as well.
But it might happen again with Lampard, man. Frankie Lamps, man. All the way to the semis, man.
Anyways.
Possible banana skin at Old Trafford.
What's everyone saying? I said 2-1 2-1 Coventry.
3-0 Coventry.
I love management. Josh, is yours again? Sorry, you said 2-1 Stoke.
No, Stoke on penalties after a 3-3 draw.
3-3 draw, and what's the score on penalties?
8-7 Stoke.
Okay. Prophet saying Coventry win. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go for Coventry win 2-1. And King, you're saying 2-2. You're saying what was it again?
5-0 Coventry, man.
5-0.
Big up Frankie Lamps.
Bristol City, Watford.
2-1 Bristol.
Yeah, I was thinking 2-1 Bristol, 3-1 Watford. I have two predictions. I can't really think. 2-1 Bristol. Why not?
1-0 Watford after extra time.
We need Jack to preview this game, man. Watford.
So I'm predicting one in his honour.
3-0 Watford.
Prophet, what was again?
I said 2-1 Bristol.
Oh yeah, you and I both agreed. Yeah. Yeah, we agreed. Josh, you said something, Josh? Score prediction
Wait,
again?
you both said Bristol City over Watford.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack needs to spin the block. Well, man's going against the team.
Disgrace. 1-0 Watford after extra time.
King, what was yours
Big
again?
up, Jack.
3-0 Watford. Of course,
Okay.
man.
Cambridge United versus the second best team in Birmingham.
2-0 Birmingham.
Birmingham.
1-0 Cambridge.
Yeah, 2-1 Cambridge. Fuck Birmingham. Up the Villa. 2-1 Cambridge.
1-1 Cambridge wins 5-3 on penalties.
What was yours again, Prophet?
1-0 Birmingham.
Josh, you saying Birmingham? Cambridge win, yes?
Yes, 1-0.
Hey. Grimsby Town versus Western Supermare.
Someone
3-0
said
Grimsby.
Grimsby. Someone said Grimsby.
Oh man.
2-0 Grimsby, big up to them.
I want us to beat Brighton and Grimsby to win, and I want a rematch. I
ain't gonna lie. For the name Western Supermare, I just want them to win 1-0. I want them in the next round. Someone to face. I want a big team to face Western
Arian,
Supermare.
I don't have a fucking clue where they're from. I don't have a clue. Josh might know where
Western
they're
Supermare. That's it.
Josh has
No, it sounds like somewhere in London, but can't quite put my finger on
Josh
where.
has better ball knowledge about me than me in English than can't even talk.
No,
Josh
bro, we need Zach here. We need Zach here for geographical questions.
Oh, North Somerset.
Manchester
that?
Super.
Yeah, no.
It's a town in North Somerset. Near it's an actual town. This is a Sunday League team. What is this? Western Superman.
No, man.
Magic of the Cup.
They deserve a rematch versus Manchester United, bro. They deserve to beat us again.
Beef and Grimsby.
5-1 Grimsby.
Superman to give Western to give them a Superman 1-0.
2-0 Grimsby.
Prophet, what's yours? Is this one a banana skin?
3-0 Grimsby. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Big up, man.
Wales fan.
This is probably the best game of the week. Tottenham, Aston Villa. No, I lie. Not the best game of the week. 2-1 Aston Villa.
3-1 Villa.
1-0 Villa.
This is the best game of the weekend.
Nah, I disagree. I think Newcastle Bournemouth is a better game than this one. I'd argue.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, 3-1 Villa.
Okay. 2-1 Villa. Aston Villa, best team in Birmingham, best team in the Midlands, second best. Yeah. Second favorite team in England. Up the fucking Villa.
One Villa, man. Second best team in Birmingham.
Up the fucking Villa. Let's go, man. 2-1
Every
Villa.
every seat is blue, man. I don't know about this carrot and stuff.
Every team is sad, you're saying?
Blue woo. Up the Blues.
Yeah.
Except for that one guy.
It might not be the end of Frank.
You know.
It might not be the end of Frank because he's still in the Champions League. If he gets knocked out of the Champions League playoffs, and if he gets knocked out in the FA Cup, then yeah, he's gone. I don't think Spurs get top 4. I think they finished dead 10th at best. And Spurs fans will consider that a good season. Big Six clap my fucking ass. Everyone agree? Villa win?
Yeah, 1-0 Villa.
Josh,
Yeah, Villa's gonna win.
What was yours again, Josh?
3-1 Villa.
I went 2-1 Villa, and King, you're saying 3-1 Villa as well as Josh?
3-1 Villa.
Yeah. I'll agree with Josh. 3-1 Villa.
Preview the Chelsea game, King. Chelsea away at Charlton. What's your little preview of this game? Give a preview for us, and we'll.
My preview is who fucking can. No, I'm joking.
All right, Rosenhill's debut. Go
on. Liam Rosenior, aka Reservoir, his debut as manager for Chelsea.
Matisse.
Yeah, man. The Matisse's father in the building.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see what happened to him when he was going back to what do you call in France or something like that?
Yeah, he got caught speeding or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It'll be interesting to see the type of lineup and the formation that he uses. So I don't really know. It'll be interesting just to see what he does and who he plays, because we'll see who he thinks are backups. Because I think that we'll use a weaker team, and the players he uses in this game, you'll know these are the ones that he doesn't really like.
Oh, King Khan, by the way, real quick, bro, I didn't see your ad come up on the on Twitter, because I knew you followed me, but I didn't see it, bro. So let me know when your ad is on Twitter. I'll follow you back. I can't seem to find it for some reason, bro. So let me know. I'll follow you, because the notification still doesn't come up on my feed unless you follow my AN Sports account, which I don't usually use except for retweeting stuff. But anyways, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off there, King. Just had to make that across.
Oh, it's all good. I hope he uses some of the youngsters as well. I think we got some good academy products coming up as well. So this is the type of game that they should be playing in. And I hope he just freshens it up. Maybe a new formation, maybe something different. I don't want to see the same old. And I think we still beat Charlton. Just think we'll be too strong for them. I think even if we play a weakened team, we'll have some of our big guns on the bench just in case. But yeah, he needs to win the first game, because if he doesn't win, you know what the Chelsea fans are going to send his Twitter and Instagram, because your brother looks like me. Light skin with a fade. Yeah. I don't know what the owners were thinking by hiring him as the manager. I don't know what club they thought they bought. They should have checked the history. You saw what Chelsea fans did to that man in the Paris Metro, and you hired this brother as the manager, man. You're just putting him to the slaughter. So hopefully he wins the first game, because if he loses or gets knocked out of the FA Cup,
he's gone.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's long day. It's a long day, bro. It's a long day, man. Don't go on the X app. Don't go on Twitter. Don't go on Twitter that day, my brother.
Matisse will be on Twitter.
Yeah, but he'll be fine. If any, unless to be honest, he changed his name to Liam Rosenior, so they might at him instead. Some of these guys are idiots. They'll start at him.
Remember the guys Maresco called them out? These Yanks, bro, trust me. I wouldn't call them Yanks, but all right. But I agree with you. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're in the same boat, AK, when we got American owners that don't have a clue.
Oh yeah, bro. We're all in the same boat, actually. We all have American owners on this panel.
Yeah, but Liverpool's American owners are the best of the bad bunch.
King, when FSG tried to buy the Boston Celtics, our fans protested against that, and we sold it to a Boston Celtics guy. So listen, John Henry is one of the worst owners in sport. I promise you. I'm a Red Sox fan, and I know.
Oh, is
I
he
know.
that bad? Mad.
He's really bad. Red Sox fans hate him. Red Sox fans despise the guy. He's a terrible owner. If you're talking about sports washing, that guy sports washing is the best. Anyways, we've been suffering longer, and our fall has been the worst. Yeah, it has been. As second biggest club in England or first biggest club in England, whatever you want to say. But what's your score prediction, King? Unless you're done with the preview of the game.
3-1. 3-1 Chelsea.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see with the protest. Josh, what's your score prediction now? You want to add anything?
Not really. It will be interesting to see what lineup Rosenthal puts up. Obviously, I'd love nothing more than a Chelsea win, but I think Chelsea will be too strong for them. I think he'll go quite strong, purely because it is his first game and he needs to get off to a winning start. He's got a semi-final in midweek. He's been thrusted straight into this ADHD funhouse that is Chelsea Football Club. So he's going to need to get that win straight away. And I agree with King. I can't see anything other than a 3-1 victory. Comfortable 3-1 victory as well.
I'll go 2-1 Chelsea. Prophet, what's yours?
Yeah, look, I'm going to go 5-0 Chelsea with senior manager bounce. He's going to cook in his first game. They should beat Charlton easily, to be fair. Score a couple of goals.
Yeah, they should.
5-0 Chelsea, I think.
Okay. Excuse me. Derby County versus Weeds.
1-0 Leeds.
2-1 Derby County.
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Derby. What's yours, King? Score prediction?
1-0 Leeds.
Josh, over to you. Portsmouth Arsenal preview of the game.
Oh, bloody hell. In terms of the starting lineup, Kepa will start, Lewis Skelly will start. It'll be quite interesting to see what we do with with the rest of our defence because Mosquera's out, Calafiori's out. Obviously, he's not going to play any 16-year-olds in the FA Cup third round. But I can guarantee you that Lewis Skelly, Kepa, and Ben White will be starting. I think Ben White will be at right back. I think it's going to be Norgard, Marino, and Eze in midfield, with Martinelli, Jesus, and Madueke leading the line. I'm not going to be able to watch this game. I'll be at the Norwich game against Walsall. But hopefully we can obviously get the win. I've mentioned many times that once we suffer a poor result under Arteta in all of his seasons that he's been manager of our club, we tend to go on a 3, 4, 5 game not winning streak, if that makes sense. And hopefully the same isn't repeated here. We're not wearing the No More Reds kit, so hopefully we'll be able to do our job and put our hat forward in the next round. Because since we've won the FA Cup in 2020, we haven't got past the fourth round, which is absolutely pathetic. So hopefully we do it this time. And Portsmouth are in the Championship. They're scrapping for survival. It's not going to be an easy game. I wasn't old enough to remember Portsmouth in the Premier League, but Akvin, I know you were. I assume King was as well. Fratton Park is an amazing atmosphere under the lights. It won't be under the lights, but Fratton Park will be a good atmosphere. And if you wanted to give my score prediction, I've got to be honest, I can sense a 1-0 Portsmouth dagger.
Wow.
Which will be horrific preparation for the semi-final in midweek. But listen, since we've won this FA Cup in 2020, our record in it has been so poor, so I won't be surprised if it continues. We do have a second team squad to obviously do more than enough to get past Portsmouth, but you know what it's like, magic of the cup. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get knocked out, but we shouldn't do.
Fair enough. I'll give my prediction. I'll go 3-1 Arsenal. King and Prophet. Score prediction for Portsmouth Arsenal.
I'll let King go first.
Yeah, Portsmouth in the past, yeah, they were a good Premier League team. They won the FA Cup. They had good players in the past, but this is not the past. 2-1 Portsmouth. I think Arteta needs his break. At some point, you know, he needs to go Dubai and have that man put meat in his mouth. So he hasn't done that yet.
Oh,
So in order for him to do that, he needs to get out of a couple of cup games, you know, so he can
Yeah,
have a
but-
little break.
But then again, they have Chelsea in the League Cup this week.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Don't need a break. But then again, I hear you though. The weekend off, there's no Premier League games. So you probably have that weekend off. I get what you mean.
Yeah, if there's like a couple weeks where you can get some time off and go to Dubai, you know, you mean Arsenal haven't done their Dubai trip yet. I haven't seen the Dubai trip,
No.
you know. I haven't seen the Dubai trip yet. So
I don't think they will do the Dubai trip.
They need-
I don't think-
sacrifices need to
be.
sacrifices need to be made. And FA Cup is the sacrifice. So you can have meat in Dubai.
Our manager went on a Dubai trip earlier on in the season, so
Mhm. Yep.
No, I'm taking
Yeah.
a piss. Arsenal winning 4-0.
David James, I remember that. He's still with
David
a
James, Carnu, Sol Campbell.
Yeah.
Left Arsenal for Portsmouth for one more trophies than we did. Okay.
Yeah, Cranchaw and that. Portsmouth had ballers. Yakubu.
Do you know what's funny? Since Arsenal moved to the Emirates in 2006, right? Portsmouth won more trophies in that period since you moved to the Emirates.
Bro, Lasana Diarra left in January for Portsmouth that January and won an FA Cup within 6 months. Do you know how fucking embarrassing that is? I lost him, we signed him from Chelsea, hardly played him, and then Flamini got injured and we fucked the league up.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
You're in the podcast. Jose
Arsenal
Mourinho-
knows.
Sorry, do you remember that podcast Jose Mourinho did? Lasana Diarra? Remember that?
Yeah. They had three former Arsenal players. They had Sol Campbell, Diarra, and Cardew. They had Cardew up top. Man said Cardew up top one day.
Football heritage, right? Football heritage.
Oh,
Now that Portsmouth team was sick, though. Can't-
yeah. Papa Boo.
No, that win at Old Trafford, though, that's the most Fugazi shit I've ever seen.
That was our fault. That was our fault.
No, this is
No.
mad. Huh? Hasselbank was on the other team for Cardiff. That's crazy. Looking at this
Yeah.
FA Cup final.
I think they'll bottle the league. What
Of
Arsenal?
course we will. Of course
he
we
asked-
are, bro.
Asked you earlier. King Khan asked you earlier, how high is the chance of winning the Arsenal league? I mean, what? 45%? 45% at the moment?
Well, he was asking me if Arsenal still bottle the league. Yeah, they will do.
Prophet, what was your score prediction again for the Portsmouth Arsenal?
yeah, 12-0 Arsenal.
Really?
Nah, I'm just playing 5-0 Arsenal.
Okay, that's Hull City Blackburn. Now this is 2010's classic. When I started watching football, this was one of the fixtures. Now, when I started watching football, it was like rolls back the years. A bigger memory refreshing. I'm gonna go 2-1 Hull City and saying that still though.
Yeah, 3-0 Hull City.
My neighbor supports Blackburn.
That's crazy.
Quite rare to see from a Thai Indian community. He's actually my cousin as well, kind of, but yeah.
Are they both in the championship right now? Is Blackburn in the league?
I think
Yeah, I
Hull-
believe so.
Yeah, Hull's in the championship. Blackburn is in the Blackburn's in the championship too. Well, I'm gonna go for 2-1 Hull City. What are the rest of you think? Again,
3-0 Hull.
3-0 Hull.
2-0 Hull. To King Khan, listen, it's not about City. It's about Arteta and Arsenal. Yeah, I've seen the signs, man. They haven't, unless if they win the League Cup, they won't bottle it. If they don't win the League Cup, they'll bottle it. That's what I'm gonna say. They need to win the League Cup. They need to get past the semi. That's what they need to do, man. They need to get the full pumpy, the full hammer, and win that tournament.
What's your sorry? I'll ask again. Hull City Blackburn. I went for 2-1 Hull. Prophet, you said 3-0 Hull, yeah?
Yeah, 3-0.
And then King and then Josh, what are you guys saying?
Yeah, Hull to win 2-0.
We need Blackburn back in the Pro. I'll go 1-0 Blackburn. I keep saying 1-0. I'll go 2-1 Blackburn.
Keaton Khan, what a surprise. What a surprise. United fan hating on Liverpool. No surprises there.
Well, the thing is, Liverpool had no striker for that game, so of course they wouldn't impress.
I'm not going to say it was a great performance. We had no shots on target at the end of the day. So.
Yeah. I mean, you had no 9.
Yeah.
All you did was pass to the wing, beat a man, whip it in, and then no one was there.
Anyways, everyone getting their prediction?
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. This guy, man, I swear.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh man. If I had to say banana skin and Prophet, I don't think Prophet will never join my streams ever again if I say it.
Of course, I'm against Arsenal because they don't play good football. If it was the old school Arsenal and they were playing good football, I wouldn't mind you winning the league.
Oh shit!
But jihadi football cannot win a league, man. Harambe football cannot win this league. I'm not having it. Even at our worst, we weren't that bad. We actually beat up teams.
They don't make sure they slip on their Stevie G in a banana skin. That's it. That's the best way I can say it. To be fair, sorry, Prophet. I don't mean to like.
It's all good. It's all good.
Let's get through the games.
I was mocking you. I was trying to like the accent. But Norwich, Walsall, Josh, you might as well give a preview on this one since you're from Norwich.
Preview. Well, I'll be at the game. Walsall are in League 2. Norwich in the Championship, so logic will dictate Norwich get through. Norwich are fighting relegation in the Championship at the minute, so they're not exactly on the best of form. They've got this brilliant striker in Makama that I can't wait to see live. I think he's got about 6 goals in his last 8 games, so he's bang on form. Josh Sargent as well is sorry.
You went to the game?
Yes. So hopefully we do win, but I won't put it past us to lose. I'm going to predict. I need to see goals, man. I'll go 3-1 Norwich. Much needed, cup run needed.
Yeah, 2-1 Norwich as well.
King?
2-0 Norwich.
Big up, man. Big up.
What's up, brother? Hope we can bring it up for the next show, man. Sheffield United, Mansfield.
0-0. Mansfield winning penalties 4-5.
Yeah, what profits it?
3-1 Sheffield United.
Fucking no.
King?
Who?
Sheffield United, Mansfield Town.
1-0 to the Mans.
This is a 2011-12 classic. Swansea City, West Bromwich Albion.
3-1 Swansea.
2-1 Swansea.
2-1 West Brom.
3-2 West Brom.
West Ham QPR, 3-1 West Ham.
2-1 QPR. I think this will be the end.
3-0 QPR.
We discuss more than your firstly. Just try to lose a big games. Yeah, possible. King? Who was yours again?
Who were you? Swansea. 2-1 West Brom.
Okay. And Prophet, you saying the same as King?
Which game are we talking about here, bro? West Ham
Swansea West Brom.
I said 3-1 Swansea.
I'm so sorry, guys. I had a complete collapse, sir. Yeah, it's West Ham QPR. My bad.
Oh,
3-1 West Ham for me.
Yeah,
Everyone
2-0 to the Amas. Amas.
Probably just saying 2-1 QPR, yes.
Yeah.
And Josh, what's your score?
What game as well? West Ham QPR.
Same. I hate QPR too, man. I hate them too. Don't worry.
3-0 QPR.
West Ham 4-0. And all right, next up. Actually, do you know what? I know United is before Liverpool, but I'll go to Liverpool first on this one since you're my guest. Why not? We'll go to Liverpool Barnsley first. I'll let you go first, Prophet.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's not much to say on this one. You know, we should be winning this game, even with a weaker team out. I'd imagine there'll be a weaker team out. Maybe a couple of youngsters as well. Having said that, look what happened in the FA Cup to us last season. We lost to Plymouth. At Anfield, though, against Barnsley, look, we should win. We're not having a great season, but look, it's our real only chance at silver, bar the Champions League, so we should take it seriously. I think we win. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go 3-0 to us.
5-0 Liverpool. Rest of you guys?
4-1 Liverpool.
Okay. King?
1-0 Barnsley, slot out.
When are Isak's off for the rest of the season?
I don't think they'll play in this game either, to be fair. You don't.
Isak.
Yeah.
Ikitike will be back soon. But, Prophet, continue, bro.
But that was it, bro. We should win even with a weaker team. So, yeah.
Manchester United, Brighton. I've already done the preview on the Red Army Rampart, so make sure you guys go check it out on the channel. I'm not going to preview this game. I've already done the entire show with Ray and Kyle and Rasta. Done the preview, talked about the 1958, them scumbags and the protests and everything like that. If you want to hear my comments on the protest, rewind back to I'd say an hour into the show. Rest of the season when I think Isak got injured versus what was it, West Ham, wasn't it?
Yes.
He scored that. Oh no, Isak. Oh yeah. Spurs. And he got injured in that game. Yeah, Spurs away 2-1.
Yeah.
I know I said 1-0 United on that show. I'll go 2-1 United.
3-2 Brighton.
Ferris. I won't be surprised whatever result happens, to be honest with you. This game is like, I don't know, man.
2-0 Brighton, Fletcher out.
Fletcher's going to be out after this game anyway. He's already done that. It's his last caretaker manager game.
Is he? Who's going to be a manager?
Oh, sure.
Always at the wheel. Tell you how does it feel?
Honestly, bro, just bring
Bruno Maguire.
Just get me Carrick the rest of the season, man.
Dude, come on, man. Get in the whip. Get in the wheel, man. Get in the passy. He's in the wheel.
Sorry, do you have it? No.
He's crashing.
It depends
He's gonna crash the whip.
Right, bro. But oh no. Cameroon versus Morocco is right now. Actually started.
Yeah, I gotta go now. Peace and love.
All right.
Peace
And,
up.
Big up, man.
peace.
Big up.
Okay,
Thank you for having me on. Big up,
No worries.
guys.
Josh, what's your prediction?
4-2 United after extra time. It'll be the same scoreline as the league game. You're going to go on a run. I think you'll reach Wembley.
I was in
Unfortunately.
the location that I did the Red Army Rampart with Rasta in for the last 4 to win against Brighton as well. Sudan. Yes, and they win the quarterfinals. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the United win. I'll stick to 1-0. Stick to 1-0. Whatever. Stick to 1-0 United. I can't change my prediction. I already went for the Red Army Rampart. I had 5 predictions in mind though. I had 5 predictions in mind. No, he doesn't speak the language. No, he doesn't speak the language. He just speaks the what do you call? He speaks English. He's from the UK. But anyways, guys, that's the that's the preview of the FA Cup third round. Hopefully, we'll come back and review the games. We'll just talk about the rest of the FA Cup, and we are going to preview the Arsenal Chelsea first leg of the League Cup. So expect to see King, expect to see Josh, Jack, and then Prophet be back as well. And when's the I hope Ahmad comes off the bench again on the right wing, bro. And when was gonna play right wing? Maybe you could drop Cunha and play Ahmad on the left. Ahmad on the right and Buemo on the left. Maybe you could do that. But anyways, guys, we are gonna close out here. Make sure you guys first and foremost hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Prophet's channel, and subscribe to Josh. I'll put the links all in the description of the video. And King's channels as well, people. So bless. You guys have videos coming. You guys want to plug anything? You have any videos that you can?
Yeah, I was gonna do the match review today, but I'm too sick, man, to do that. So I'm gonna postpone that till tomorrow. So watch out for that. Yeah, that'll be out tomorrow sometime.
Fair enough. Josh, you have anything?
It'll be another short of me reacting to whatever the Portsmouth game is going to be. Hopefully, it's a more merry one, a more cheerful one than the review we did at the beginning of this stream.
100%, bro. And guys, there you have it. That's the FA Cup third round preview and the Premier League Game Week 21 review show. I was thinking, let's do a mid-season review again.
Yeah, can do, bro. Can
Not
do.
mid-season review. We'll do like a mid-season revisiting our predictions again if you want to. I don't know when you want to do it. Maybe Monday's show,
Yeah. So good with me.
or if you want, we can do next Friday. Up to you.
Either way is good.
All right, guys. It's been a good show, good discussion. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get to 530. Hit the and let's get to 15 likes, and we're good. But people love every single time. Come on, United. Peace, love, and guidance. Have a great.
Big up.
Take care.
Come on, you edge.